late nights, open mics. Truth only moved when the room got ordered. Mr. Peppers and Prime on the control. Welcome to Charlie Chan TV. Yeah. 3 beautiful women, a whole panel in a vibe. Vibing with me, she set the tone when she look you in your eyes. Tam talk straight, no filter, no disguise. And a smooth with it, every word calm but precise. Chat going crazy, yeah, the numbers stay live. Everybody got opinions when the combo get tight. Different views, same table, respect, stay intact. Late night panels where the feelings meet facts. Late nights, don't sleep, don't sleep. True talk, true, no retreat, no retreat. Panels lit, crowd loud, crowd loud. Charlie Chan, TV, TV, Charlie Chan, TV, Charlie Chan, TV, Charlie Chan, TV.
Once again, man, Charlie Chan out here, man. I'm some of the most beautiful women, bitch friendly.
Yeah, sick of the lies. Same topics rotate every time they go live. Black man in Germany, Berlin, state of mind. Different culture, different lens, still speaking this side. Black cleaner, keep it solid, street calm, no flex. Miguel, keep it gangster, let the truth handle the rest. Ain't nobody running when the questions get steep. Nothing moves unless Peppers not. Prime say speak. 2 moderators. 1 room, 1 mic at a time. Now let it cook. Charlie Chan, TV, Louisiana, where it starts. Still don't roots, but the vision way bigger than Charles. Panel talking night, hotel review comments tonight. Typing fast, cracking jokes, adding fuel to the light. When events come on, the top supporter in the chat. But he said, cam up, Charlie, yeah, pressure like that. Hey, the travel POV, nodded off mid-live. Guess these late nights feel different, everybody can't survive. Hey, late nights, hey, don't sleep, don't sleep. Real talk, real raw speech, Peppers Prime, crowd loud, Charlie Chan, TVB, Charlie Chan, TVB, Charlie Chan, TVB. Shout out to Live Chat. Shout out to Replay Game. Shout out to supporters who keep the lights on. If you're here every night, we see you. Let's talk.
Charlie Chan TV.
Yeah. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Hey, shout out to you too, Tom. I believe it was something that you said that inspired today's live, man. So shout out to you too, Tom. Let me get some of these chats. Man, do me a favor, man. If you in the building, man, give your boy a like. And if you haven't subscribed, man, what are you doing? Come on, man. You falling asleep under the wheel. Hit the subscribe button, bro. It's free. When they start charging for you to hit the subscribe button, we'll go from there. But from here on, bro, from right now, it's free. Just hit that joint. For sure. But real quick, yeah, salute, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. X-Pack, what it do? We said Pookies are welcome to travel, but Pookies gotta behave like they got a passport and not a court date. Felt a little weird there, but I get the gist. I get the gist of what you're saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can agree with that. Shout out to Mr. Peppers in the building, man. The one and only Mr. Peppers, man. Shout out, bro. How you healing out there, man? Bro back. He said Mr. The navigator. For sure. He said when I travel, I go to places most Pookies can't afford. Go that way. Yeah, I agree. And we're gonna definitely dig in. We're gonna like dive into it, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, so it's an overall question, but yeah, shout out to my good brother Two-Tone, man, pulling up, showing love as always, man. It's greatly appreciated. But yeah, Two-Tone, you said something on one of our last lives to where it inspired this tonight. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So you guys lock in, buckle up. You know what I mean? We finna be kicking. I'm gonna try to drop the link fairly early tonight because, bro, what I need y'all to do is remind me when we hit that 2 hour 30 minute mark. That's what I'm shooting for. Around 2 hour 30 minutes. At the most 3 hours. Last night, bro, we did 5 and some change. That's crazy. It's not sustainable, guys. It's not something that I could do every day. And I'm studied. Like I said, I got a life outside of this. In fact, I stand by what I say. I make the least doing this, if anything at all. Right now, this is just a labor of love. But you know, what I mean, we don't do anything today. At least men of leisure, such as myself, we don't do anything like hoping instant gratification. Because sometimes the best gratification is delayed gratification. You know what I mean? So yeah, touch down on that. Have no place in the space. They just create havoc. Shout out to Mr. Pebble. He said Pookies have no place in the space. They just create havoc. I think so. I think for one, we got to come up with a meeting. What do we classify a Pookie as? You know what I mean? So this is an open panel discussion. In order for it to be that type of discussion, I'm gonna open the panel fairly early tonight, just because, like I say, I got some things that I have to do in 2 hours 30 minutes, guys. That way, if I get off at 2 hours 30 minutes, at max 3 hours, I could bounce right back tomorrow and do it again. But taking it while we can. But I agree to some extent. I agree with it all. You know what I mean? I agree with expat from a standpoint, and I also agree with Mr. Peppers from a standpoint because when they in the space and they just creating havoc, it reflects on all of us poorly. You know what I mean? Extremely poorly. So much so to where just being affiliated with the name Passport Bro is somewhat of a criminal offense nowadays. In some places, they look at it as a gang or something. Like people have met up and sat down and said, "Hey, this is what we're going to call ourselves, and we're going to bang on anybody that's not us." And that's truly not the case. It was just, from my understanding, from my involvement, or even reason why I used that term, because I thought it was just a group of men, American men, that was excited to have their passport and travel, specifically men of color. You know what I mean? Especially when it was a time in this country's history to where men of color, specifically African American individuals, they couldn't travel this country without having a hall pass, so to speak. You know what I mean? So to be able to have your passport and you opt out of it, I'm always preaching to the younger generation. Why? Even if you don't use it, it's best to have it in your back pocket, even if you don't use it. You know what I mean? Just like insurance. You hope you never have to have insurance, but it's good to have insurance. Like, let's just say a firearm. In most cases, you hope to never have to discharge your firearm, whatever. But in case you have to, it's better for it to be there than it's not. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at passports and people from the community and things of that nature. So yep, somebody tell Pookie EBT cards don't work overseas. Shout out to X-Pac. Shout out to X-Pac. Yep, you guys don't. Yep, nope. Shout out to X-Pac, because the way a lot of y'all probably taking it, I'm sure he don't mean it. So yeah, no. Shout out to X-Pac. That was a zinger. You know what I mean? Okay, we'll say Austin is still feeling the effects of Jay Rello and King. I believe, but that was a bad business decision on Austin. If I'm being now, mind you, I never really had any more with Austin as attributed a lot of his faux pas to him being young which is no excuse. You know what I mean? But find me a person that's in their 20s and they made all the best moves and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But that's no excuse. But and also for Jay Rello, since he came on and we me and him had a discussion like two men would have, I said I would no longer speak unprovoked. I will never I will longer speak unflattering of his name. Because he came up and he spoke and we had a conversation like, in my opinion, like two men should. So yeah, that's the thing about Jay Rello. But I just think because I even myself I said, so Jay Rello, don't you think that what you're doing affect on everybody black in this space? You know what I mean? Just because for some reason we get lumped in together. It's brothers in New York that I have never met and never gonna meet, but whatever they do will affect me in a lot of cases. At least the way that they look at me. But shout out to Expat. He said a Pookie can be white in my book. I agree. Pookie has no race, color, or creed. You know what I mean? But that's why I explained it to everybody that's here right now that the way that it may sound, I can almost assure them that you don't mean it that way. But you know, we can't govern how people feel. So I just always put the disclaimer out there. I think you are okay individual, Expat. That's why, and from our many conversations that we have had, I want to say I get that from you. You don't come off as that type of person. If you did, I would definitely call it out, but you don't. And that's why I said, yeah, they on it early with me tonight, man. And I restarted my whole computer before the live. I do that a lot, but a lot of times that's my it's my internet. But here's the thing, guys. Moving forward, especially when my little contract up, which should be up soon. I'm probably getting a new computer and new internet, just because my internet will stop working at night when I'm not even on the computer. So yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, yeah, that's what I also said, Expat, is that we got to get to a definition. What is a Pookie? You know what I mean? Because we all have different definitions of Pookies and things of that nature. So I think that's something that, like say, once the panel get up and going, we can discuss collectively. But as of now, a Pookie is, in my opinion, a person that brings no value nowhere he goes. It's all about them. They don't, even though shout out to OTO, it's not mandatory that you learn the customs of where you're going, but it's damn sure thoughtful, isn't it? It's damn sure showing that you respect their customs in the way that they do things. So that's what I would almost like the surface level of a Pookie. Like when you go places and you say they need to learn my language, and you in the whole, let's just say, Spanish speaking country, how they need to learn your language, and you on their home turf. Because let's not, once again, shout out to OTO. Let's not act like when people from foreigners come out of the country and they in certain places. Now, mind you, I spent a significant amount of my childhood in Minnesota. So in school is brutal. Like say you could ask people, and I don't know if you guys went to school with mixed race people. I mean, with people of different races and things of that nature. But if they talking that language around you, like especially if you was some of the popular kids or outspoken kids, you be like, don't speak that around me. You in America speak. Now, this sounds idiotic as adult. I give you that. We're not gonna go down that road because I understand it. But that was often the conversation. If you're gonna be around me, you need to use the English that we use. Otherwise, I'm gonna take it offensive. And we all know where that's gonna go if I take it offensive. So yeah, for sure. Shout out to my good brother Mo Black in the building. Say undercover Pookie. Are you saying you an undercover Pookie with what you nah, I wouldn't classify you an undercover Pookie, Mo Black. You know what I mean? Yeah, nah, I would say you an undercover Pookie. Nah, for sure, for sure. I think I'm closer to a Pookie than you are, if I'm being honest. You know, and that's not a thing where I'm bragging on. It's just a thing where I'm saying I'm still working on myself, and I've said that numerous times on here. I'm still working on myself. Um, yeah, I agree. A Pookie can be broke, or have money. Yeah, I think it's in your mannerism. You know what I mean? But let's just say, for the sake of argument, a lot of Pookies tend to be broke. A lot of them do, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying that just because you do a fundraiser, you're broke and stuff like that. But when your whole existence in this space depends on fundraisers, it's coming off broke. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's coming off broke. You know what I mean? Come over here, holler at your boy, man. I can tell you what card you need to fuck with to get you some free travel, but you're gonna want to eat when you get there. Damn. Yep. Eating is definitely kind of a must, but you don't be really eating here in America. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Bro say, Pookie behavior start fights with a local. Yeah, arrogant. Yeah, secretly recording females, etc. Yeah, I would agree. All of that fall under the Pookie category. I would 100% agree. You know what I mean? 100. Listen, also agree with that. Broke activities. You know what I mean? I'm all for seeing goddamn like doing free shit, like walking on the Malecone, getting some of that good sun. But everything we do gotta be free. You should have stayed at the crib, buddy. Yeah, this trip wasn't for you. You know what I mean? What they charging? If that's something that you gotta constantly ask every time we go somewhere, you probably should sit that one out, my guy. It's not for you, but once again, not saying that it is that makes you a Pookie, but it's Pookie-ish. You know what I mean? Can we make that a thing? It's Pookie-ish. It's Pookie-ish behavior. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mo Black. He say in the cash house usually involve money. Yeah, for sure. He said I'm eating dollar tacos. Because we know you out of the country, that could pretty much well be a damn good taco still. But if you eating dollar tacos here in this joint, unless your ass in Texas or Florida and you getting that shit from Juan on Manuel or some shit like that, that shit's trash. That shit's trash. It's ground meat. It's not ground beef or it's something. It's asada and it's adresanya or some shit. It's not the real deal. You know what I mean? So because you out of the country, that makes sense. You can still get you a good quality taco in the places where I can't say they originated. I'm not even informed enough to say that they originated anywhere, but places to where it seemed like it's the origin of them, that I could feel like you could get good eats for cheap. You know what I mean? So yep, and the crash out is usually involve money, just like two guys who got robbed in Colombia after showing off their stimulus check. Yeah. See, but here's the thing, bro. Have you ever seen, like, say, a person in public and they just doing the most with a little bit of bread? I don't know about y'all, but what goes through my head is, I remember when I first got some money too. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell, this is not new. This is new money behavior. You know what I mean? This is acting like, y'all know the term, acting like a certain that ain't never had shit. I didn't even mean to cut, but it just goes. It acting like a certain that never had stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I remember when I had my first beer. You know what I mean? That's how you acting type of drink. So yeah, no, for sure. And you gotta wait till you're stimmy to travel. That's crazy. But let me tell y'all a little secret about me, especially when I was in the life. The time that I would sit out, like say going out or even buying new clothes, especially not buying like cars and stuff, because people that know me behind the scenes, I've had a long history of buying and selling cars. That's just something that I do. Time that I sit out is this time of the year, and I'll tell you why. People will see me like doing my thing, and it's not even a bragging type of thing, just for the sake of this conversation. Like people see me doing my thing in public. Like say if I'm at a bar and stuff like that, and people around me and I'm having a good time, I don't mind buying drinks. In fact, me and my chick then got into it a couple times until she's like, you be buying these bum bitches drinks and shit. It's like, but baby, I buy bum niggas drinks too. Like, what are you saying? You know what I mean? I'm the dude that if I'm around and I'm having a good time, I want everybody else to be having a good time around me. I'm saying all of that to say, people that didn't watch that all year, watch me behave like that, they wait till they get them damn tax return, and then they come out and be like, come on, bro, let's go drink for drink. Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool, buddy. You know, you the same dude that's posting 3 pairs of new goddamn Jordans, talking about, yeah, we getting it like that, doing the money for arm, the money sleeve and all of that shit. 3 months later, they on Facebook, Instagram, y'all know who want to buy some Jordans? Like new. That's why I don't be out during this time, because everybody could play and look like something that they're not. So I'd rather not even be mixed up with them guys. You know what I mean? And I've been like that for years. Yep. So that's quick. You said Pookie activity. Yep, is the name. Yeah, I agree. I feel like Pookie-ish. You know what I mean? They like, because let's keep it a buck. You could do some Pookie-ish shit stuff and not be a Pookie. You know what I mean? But like, say, let's just put it in female term. A female could do hoe-ish stuff. That don't necessarily mean she a hoe, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's leading that way, but we can't definitively say that you a hoe. You know what I mean? You got on this super short dress, and every time you dance is riding up and we can see your cheeks. That's not saying you a hoe. That's not saying that. Just saying it look like some shit a hoe would do. You know what I mean? So there's that. But yeah, Pookie activity, I could I can accept that. That's what's up. You say is what goes through your head. Yeah, or what goes through your head. Yeah, for sure. Pookie usually shout out to X-Pac. We say Pookie usually means the neighborhood screw up, the guy who's always broke, unreliable, and making bad decisions. All of that is definitely in the Pookie category. All 100%. All of that is definitely in the Pookie category. And yeah, for sure. But at the same time, I think somebody said it earlier. Pookies could have money. They just don't like I'm just saying right now doing a tax return. These Pookies got 3 and 4 baby mamas to where they finna look like they've been grinding all year. You run right to the spot and get you a pack thinking you finna come up. Bro. You deliver for Amazon, bro. Stay in that lane, man. Don't think you finna get your little stimulus check or your little tax return check and you finna come out here and be Noriega. It doesn't work like that, Brody. It just doesn't. Only people that's gonna be buying from you is the people, goddamn it, that you was piecing up with to go get some goddamn smoke from somebody else, and they finna be shorting you. How about that, buddy? You know what I mean? Okay, side note, I've been paying attention to X-Pac input and multiple lives, and I want to salute the OG. Yeah, shout out to X-Pac. He said he had a lot to contribute to the space. Salute. Yep, X-Pac living overseas. Yep, for sure. Shout out to X-Pac. That's what I'm saying. Like, because you have watched X-Pac, like when he say what he said, people can take it the wrong way. But if you didn't seen him, you used to say like he don't come off like that. You know what I mean? That's not the type of person that he he shows on here. Like, and let's be honest, bro, he could be a bunch of different places like talking shit about people. You know what I mean? Like, because they would welcome them open hands, and yet he's a fixture over here. And man, shout out to you, Mr. Pebbles, for saying that. You know what I mean? Just because I think X-Pac do have a lot to offer, and he have a lot of advice to give. You know what I mean? If you want to discount him because he is not your color or because he old, I will say you probably gonna have a long and hard life, man. You can only learn from people that look like you and got them in your age. How crazy does that sound, man? So there's that. But yeah, now shout out to you. You said Pookie-ish is a gray area. We talking about Pookie straight up. Yeah, okay. Yep. You're also right there. Yep, it's a gray area because you could be Pookie-ish and not be Pookie. We talking about straight up Pookies. That's damn sure right. And let me go ahead and get this what's the name out there. 100 people by their heart and not their color. As you have said numerous of times, I can contest to that. Anybody that have seen you on my panel more than once have heard you say that, and that's something that that I could believe. You know what I mean? Like you come off as a stand-up gentleman and you respectful. You know what I mean? So that's all it takes. Like, say to me, yeah, I'm a proud Black man, but I'm a human. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, let's get all of the dumb rhetoric out of the way. Like, the only people that we could chill and build with is people that's Black, bro. Like, and y'all know me. Y'all been watching me for some time. I am super pro-Black. You know what I mean? But to be pro-Black is not to be anti anything else. Understand that. You know what I mean? I'm just proud of where I'm come from in my history and my people. But that's not to say that anybody else don't have any history and they can't be proud of where they come from. You know what I mean? My shit come in when you want to put down the shit that I'm from to make your shit look better. You know what I mean? And let me say this, guys, and I try to not go down that road, but there's no race without scum, bro. There is no race without scum. Like, it's scumbags of all creeds, colors, ages, religions. It's scumbags out there, bro. So, yeah, let's not just make it like, oh, there's just one type of scum out there. X-Pac say you can say white, it doesn't offend me. No. It's, well, for one, I wouldn't want to offend you, but I always try to relate myself to the best of my ability. So yeah, my job is to never offend. I mean, my objective is to never offend anyone. But I appreciate you saying that, though, X-Pac. Shout out to the good brother OTO, man. Always pulling up and dropping financial jewels, man. If you want to just listen and hear somebody that didn't ran the race and probably in the third leg of the race or just in a whole different race completely, I think OTO is that guy that you that'll be good to listen to. I'm still, bro, y'all remember that R. Kelly interview where this is a good life I did, but I'm still out here fighting. Bro, I got, I mean, and I get it. I did a bro man from the fifth floor thing. I said a number and held up a different number. I get that, but yeah, for sure. He said, let's get the party started. Cash out, hit the for sure. Shout out to my you buy me. I meant to put that in there, bro. If you pulling up and you appreciate it, man. First off. Hit the subscribe button, man, because that means a tremendous amount. But man, if we talking on points that you want to chime in on, feel free to chime in on. If you want to buy your boy a coffee, man. We ain't got to be because I done donated to plenty of people. Like, say, as y'all know, I done donated to Ryan. That's my brother. You know what I mean? I done donated to and I don't even want to use the term donate because it sounds like, but I have showed my support. Let's do that. I like that one better. Good one, Charlie Chan. I showed my support for many of brothers in this space because if they pulling up and they dropping good worthy knowledge and stuff like that, why not show your support? You know what I mean? But not saying that's required over here. You don't necessarily have to, but it's appreciated. You know what I mean? But shout out to the young brother Foreign Skies. He was like, man, I be wanting to donate to y'all, but I gotta get my such and such. And he said it on live before. That's why I'm only speaking about it. He's like that. I gotta get my what's the name together before I could donate to y'all because I really want to donate. I told bro, the fact that you pull up is good enough for me, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you can, you can. If you can't, that's cool too, man. I'm not never out here like, man, I'm giving y'all all this value. You can at least do. Nah, fuck that, bro. Y'all gotta understand, man. I started from the bottom. I started goddamn it watching like everybody else and just be like, you know what, bro? Let me get in the content creation game. You know what I mean? So nothing wrong with being proud of your culture. Yeah, for sure. Even if it was something wrong with, I would just be in the wrong. What's that old song? I'm sure you know it. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Who's that's not Otis Redding. Who is that? Is it some only works when you pick it up? Yeah. And I'm getting to that stage. Pookie can't even plan tomorrow, but talking about international travel. Yeah, that's a fact. Shout out to the lovely Ann pulling up. How you doing, Ann? You know what? I think Wednesdays is gonna be me and you gotta talk in the back office. But how you doing, love? It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, but I know you pop in and out sometime like a probation officer. You just pop in and pop out sometimes. You know what I mean? Man, shout out to my man, bro. Shout out to my brother Pepper, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Peppers just because. Well, first off, because he did just shoot me a cat, and I gotta give him the same respect that I would give YV. Is the Scream sponsor, man. So shout out to them together too, because these women. I got you though, Pep, and I want you to know, bro, it's appreciated. And one thing, man, y'all, it's more appreciated, man. It damn near, for lack of a term, for lack of a better term, kind of make my heart kind of, I don't know. That sounds like some weak ass shit. There you go. Y'all see me deal with myself in live person, but it sounds like, man, when a person shows like they really rocking with you like that, it kind of hits different, man. You know what I mean? So after, I had to goddamn it, slap myself together right there. Like, nigga, you finna sound weak as hell on this internet, bro. But the truth is the truth, man. So, man, shout out to Mr. Peppers, which is tonight's Scream sponsor. Shout out to my good brother, Mr. Peppers, that we have met in real life, guys. Which I gotta understand too. A lot of these people I've met in real life. I can't wait to meet the young KB in real life. I won't be meeting them in Bogota. I already got a transplanted organ. You know what I mean? Like, they gonna take a limb or some shit, So if a person take one of my arms, like, how I'm a goddamn high five and embrace goddamn my brothers. And if you take one of my legs, like, how I'm gonna kick it. You know what I mean? We said Pookies don't get a passport and they owe child support. No, some of them is scraping by. You know what I mean? Because if I done seen it. I get it. You from the upper crust. KB, but some people make a pen there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I get it. But come on now. Let's be honest. It's a lot of Pookies in this travel space. Well, we say the term a lot, guys. You know what I mean? But I'm not sure. Shout out to the lovely Anna. You say you good. That's good to hear, love. That's good to hear. Like, say, we had a couple talks on live to where I kind of felt like you would be intrigued by, because for some reason I pick up on you, Anna, to where when we talking business and finances and things like that, you look and come off very intrigued. You know what I mean? So for one, those are the type of people that I like to be around, far as like people that's intrigued by knowledge. And for two, I think that shows the mark of a person that could go far in this life of ours. So yeah, so shout out to you, Anna. Appreciate you pulling up, showing love like you always do, love. But I'm gonna have to drop the link so I can go ahead and get this together for my brother Pep. Because listen, whether it's $100 or just $1, I appreciate it all the same, man. You know what I mean? Like, look at your boy. I ain't missing no meals. You know, in fact, I just ate, had the little Panera soup type of joint going on. But yeah, man. So whether it's $1 or $100 or whatever, bro, I appreciate it all the same, man. So, like I say, man, when I first started building this, man, I was building something for us. That's why I say I'm not tripping when the brothers hit me up and hold me accountable for what goes on my life, or give me some feedback, or tell me, oh, bro, I know you didn't mean it like this, but it came off like that. You know what I mean? So shout out to a lot of the brothers that's over here, because, man, I stand by what I say. This ain't a me thing. This is a we thing. You know what I mean? It's a us thing, and I stand by that. I said some people go through rough environments, mature when they experience different cultures. Seeing how others live outside their neighborhood can shift their mindset. 100%. 100%. Believe it or not, when I went to the favelas in Brazil, it like really shift. I'm like, these people is making a way out of no way, to where, man, and I'm not gonna shit on nothing they got going on, because I think Brazil is a beautiful country, but some people in America will go over there and have to live in, like, say, that situation, and they wouldn't make it. They're not strong enough to make it. And not only are the Brazilians making it, they thriving. You know what I mean? Got a business. We in the favelas. They got a business where this certain rooftop, to where we're going through people's cribs. Shout out to my good brother DC. He took a wrong turn, and I'm following him. We end up in somebody's kitchen. You know what I mean? So shout out to my brother DC. When he pull up, I'm gonna bring that up to him. You know what I mean? But we on the roof, and these people, after they got water, they got drinks, they got beer, they got what's name, and they let people like take pictures from their spot and stuff like that. Of course, we didn't have to pay to get in, but maybe it was a part of the tour because we paid for the tour. But they making a way out of no way. So that's what's up. And say school, yeah, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I remember that you were saying something, that you had something going on with school and things of that nature. So yeah, for sure. Congratulations with that, love. Let me say Frozen. Just trying to focus on, yeah. Oh, you just trying to focus on school? Yeah, nah. That's noble. You know what I mean? Like, say, the person that I am, where I come from and stuff like that. Like, say, I get it. People think about the trap and stuff like that. Oh, it's no holds bar. People just want their money and stuff like that. That's not how we ran our trap. I could get, in which I said I'm gonna stop doing too. Shout out to my good brother, Sick of the Lies. So I'm gonna stop proving shit. For what? If you're gonna believe me, you're gonna believe me. Even if you're not the type to believe me, even if I got people on the phone to, or showed you receipts and stuff like that, you wouldn't believe it. So why even go through it now? But with that being said, like, say, even when we was in the trap and stuff, like, certain people couldn't come spend money if you was in certain conditions. We didn't accept child gifts around Christmas and no shit like that. Like, some of us got souls. Hey, shout out to you, bro. But the screen sponsor, Mr. Peppers, put some respect on his name. You said, oh, hold on, let me drop this link. My bad, guy. Y'all know y'all get me going and shit. I just go to taking off, man. But reason why, oh shit, I'm tripping. Reason why this is the thing that I do it so much, and it's probably you said your browser has blocked your screen click. Oh yeah, no. Reason why I do it so much and I make the less of doing it because this is something that I thoroughly enjoy. I thoroughly enjoy pulling up, kicking it with the community, man. You know what I mean? Getting different point of views, getting different perspectives, looking at it different ways. You know what I mean? We got Rainier way on the East Coast. Then we got Two Tone way on the West Coast. You know what I mean? Brothers from different walks of life, and we come over here and we share ideas, man. To me, that's something to be noted. You know what I mean? That's something to stand up and take notice of, in my opinion. But I digress. I sent you a link to going to be passport. Yeah, you said I sent you a link to. You said I sent a link to you. There's always going to be passport Pookies is what I'm assuming. Like passport cookies don't sound too bad. Like was they Bolivian or something like that? But I get what you're saying. I'm fucking with you. Black cleaner. He said we was flights in Tokyo. I mean, yeah, Tokyo, Japan, every weekend in the 90s. Yeah. You say you were breaking up fights. Okay, I don't know why I seen that role every week. Yeah. See, but here's the thing. This is what I would say in that situation. Oh shit, did I drop it? God damn it. Excuse me. I'm working on trying not to use like certain terms and stuff like that. Like and say instead of saying, the what's name, I was in somewhere and I said the other word, where we don't even if you come up where we're from, that's not even a sometimes guys, I'm gonna go through some of these chats. I probably can't get through them all, read them all out loud, but just know that I appreciate it because I see I'm getting behind on them. But you said we all have to learn and grow as we get older, or always be stuck in the past. Yeah, I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. And that's not on this side. Shout out to Misha from Vibing with Misha. Y'all remember if y'all over here, man, an extension of a lot of what I do bleeds into or vice versa too. Not just saying this one way, but really, really heavy fuck with vibing with Misha and Rainier's world, man. That's the East Coast side of this thing. Yeah, and she said, yes, they do, and that's not on this side. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. The way you put that was, goddamn it, I feel you. That was my answer to the topic. Yeah, no, I feel that hit over the head like a ton of bricks. Yeah, but you said Pookies be having more money than L7s do. They always gonna be around. But do they have to be embraced? You know what I mean? Like say, and that's not my thing, or like what I'm trying to do is it's like shun them. But it's a conversation worth having. You know what I mean? Is it our job to pull them aside and be like, come on, bro. Quit with the creep camming, man. Come on, man. They're short-lived right there. Shout out to Tam, showing love as always. She said, "Oops, I did it again." Well, what did you do again, love? Did I miss a text? I mean, a chat from you? If I did, my apologies. If I did, I sincerely didn't try to do it on purpose. I was just probably going through some. But if you can elaborate, I'll definitely go back. Misha said that's a fact for sure. Shout out to Ronan's Travelers, man. How you doing, Ronan? How you doing? I listen. Shout out to Ronan, man. Me and Ronan, man. We could chop it up just on the sake of chopping it up. You know what I mean? It's just a pleasure sometimes that we get to do it online because because we get to recount situations because, like, say, a lot of times me and Ronan will be talking once the what's name gone. I'm like, damn, I wish this was recorded so I could revisit this conversation, you know. But shout out to Ronan. He also say, hey ladies, Tam vibing with Misha. Don't forget Ann, because she's definitely over here kicking it too, showing showing love as always. You said you creeping right now? Like TLC creep? Yeah, that type of creep, or what you like? You say finding Instagram. Okay. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Say, Charlie, what you talking about? Are you talking about as far as the topic go? I was just talking about like is the travel space a space for Pookies? You know what I mean? Like, is this and I think like, goddamn it, Misha, she put a real nice lid on it. She put a button on it. Like, yeah, they do deserve a space, but just not over here. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that was beautifully said. You know, but that's just what it is. Like, the Pookies that make a lot of us look bad in this space. You know what I mean? So there's that, but there's pros and cons to everything, because I think the more that people see the world for the most part, is the more worldly they become, the more traveled they become, the more aware they become in most cases. Now, if you just going to, goddamn it, to the Sioux and you just like, shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson, you just enrolling in Clappers University, you probably not gonna broaden your horizons doing that. But maybe you are. You know what I mean? So there's that. You say, salute Black Clean and Peppers. Yep, for sure, for sure. Shout out to my good brother Prime in the building, man. One of the real ones in this space, man. How you feeling, Prime? So DR shut down for the baseball game against Venezuela. This whole DR lit fire world classic. Oh, word? Oh, word? Shit. That sounds like something I wouldn't mind being out there for sure, for sure, for sure. Misha go on to say, my guy Ronan. He said, it says Pookie mentality overseas usually end with culture shock real fast. Yeah. He said Pookie mentality overseas usually ends with culture shock real fast. I agree in a lot of cases, but they're not broadening their horizons, in my opinion. You know what I mean? They're not going out there becoming more worldly for the most part. The Pookies that I'm referring to is the guys out there with the creep cams, the guys out there that feel like the people that their country make less than our country as a whole look down on them. You know what I mean? Like, now when I see that out of the country, that really, really pisses me off. Like, bro, you come on, nigga. Like, okay, I get it. You live such a miserable life in America that you want somebody to look down on. But nigga, you are not that deal, man. You a greeter at Walmart, dude. Like, how? Come on, man. How goddamn sadistic can you be? And you a sucker. So I guess. But yep, salute. Yeah, for sure. It said DR whole DR is lit for the world class game. Oh, did I not? My bad. Did I? Oh, okay. Yep, I did. Yeah, for sure. When traveling, leave your bad habits back home. I agree with that. When traveling, leave your bad habits back home. So if y'all clap, what do women do? This is a question that I will refer to somebody in, because I think it's almost so obvious that I don't want to say it. So if y'all clap, what do women do? You know what I mean? Clemson Tech University. Oh shit, yeah, for sure. Yeah. O'Shea say, shout out to O'Shea. I fuck with O'Shea, man, especially when it comes to this content creation thing. He like, man, he said before he deal with a crazy woman and stuff like that, he'll enroll himself in Self Clappers University. I said, that nigga crazy. So yeah, shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Sasua soldiers. Yeah. See, but they not. They go to work for 3 months to save up all their bread to go down there for a weekend and act like they're a millionaire. Hydrogenous. What? Okay, laughing my ass off. Broadens the mind, unless Pookies pack the same habits. Yeah, I agree. See, but you got to be open to that. Me personally, I do like mingling with the people. Now, I don't even do that in America. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I want to go to the hood and see what the hood like. Yep, no, mine was enough. I didn't see it. I didn't see in the hood, and I don't need to see other people. Shout out to Lee Majors. He said pictures a low rider bouncing down the road. Yeah. Picture a low rider bouncing down the road. Okay, I must have missed something with that. But shout out to Lee Majors. Either way it go, man. How you feeling, Lee Majors? Appreciate you pulling up, bro. Oh shit, God damn it. I didn't even get a chance to put that up there yet. Real quick. Exactly what I pictured. Okay. Definitely missed something there. Hey, I was gonna listen. Because I don't be feeling like I want to speak for everybody, but that was the exact same thing. If men are the clappers, women by default got to be the clappies. Unless they on some weird shit, you know what I mean? But we just talking about regular stuff, like regular degular. If men are clappers, I think women got to be clappies. He said women get punched like the frozen meat in Rocky. Hey, shout out to Prime. She said, Tam said, wow, Prime. Yeah, she said, no, Chalupe. It says, okay, real quick. It said, I mean, clapped. Okay, let me find these little facts right fast. Y'all know y'all see me learning over here, man. Y'all see me learning, but real quick, hold on, let me bring up a good brother. Oh shit. OTO, how you doing, bro?
It's good.
Oh man, just on here kicking it with the YT family. Shout out
why
to
you out here
Misha.
capping, bro? Oh, go ahead.
Say that again.
I said, why you out here capping, man? You know, dudes be getting clapped, bro.
I don't know them type of dudes. Now, if you feel free, if you want to expand on it, feel free. The floor is yours. I just from the clapping and the clappers and the clappies, I just thought like it was just one-way traffic, but I could be wrong.
Nah, man. And then also, I know what you're trying to insinuate. So what are we insinuating? Like who is submissive to who in such arrangement? And who's the dominant?
When because I know you finna go into some physiological stuff and even bring up National Geographics and stuff like that. I'm just talking about us as humans, and for the general population, men are the conquerors. Would you disagree with that?
I would disagree strongly disagree. Yeah. So men are not the conquerors in that construct, because at the end of the day, it's usually men. That's where they're conquered at, is in the bedroom. Men are not usually conquered by women in the physical realm in any shape, form, or fashion. So it doesn't show in economics. It doesn't show in politics. It doesn't show in physicality. It doesn't show in the real world. The only place that I believe women conquer men is in the bedroom. That's where they get the flawless victory. That's where they get control over the male. That's where the male starts thinking differently. You never heard I'm sprung, how she got me doing things. Most men get conquered via that. That is their downfall. And bro, come on, bro. I guess most of you guys don't think like that, bro. Y'all be like, I'm clapping. Let me ask you a question. This is straight from the statistics, right? Most time, a man has a sexual relationship with a woman. Most men climax. Most women do not. The majority do not experience that. Yeah? So every time by default, that woman is dominating that man. He is the one who's bent over with. He the one who's turned over with his thumb in his mouth like, oh, man, babe, that was good, man. You got that good stuff. So at the end of the day, the woman is dominating the man. Doesn't matter if you say, I'm clapping, I'm hitting her cheeks with my... It doesn't matter, bro. You're taking the L. That's their undefeated reign. They're the undisputed heavyweight champions in the bedroom. Now, don't talk about you.
Say L.
What's that?
No. Elaborate when you say L, because we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. We definitely.
Now, you gotta get out your situation.
Elaborate.
Now, you might be different when you have relationships with women, right? You might go in there and really put it down. But most men don't even think it's actually like, oh, why does it matter if a woman orgasm? They don't even think it's valid. They don't even think it's something they need to do.
That's crazy. Because you want her to come back, numbnut. Like, what?
They don't think like that. It's not my job. It's not my job to do that. Shoot, she's supposed to, because I pay for, and I got a job at Google, and I could lift this much in the gym. Like, they don't think like that. They don't think conquest in the bedroom. That's you. You might think like that, but general men, general population, they don't even know the body parts about a woman at the end of the day.
So, when we speaking of men, are we talking about like lower age men that maybe don't have any experience? Because once you start to get experience, you start to understand how to read a woman's body. Don't listen to the sounds that come out of her mouth. Watch her body, how her body is reacting to you. How is, you know what I mean? Like, how's her breathing and things of that nature. Don't listen to the word like, yeah, shut up. That's not type shit. So are you speaking about young men that don't have a lot of experience?
Bro, we're talking from young to old, right? And just because you got experiences don't mean good experiences, right? Doesn't mean you adjust. Doesn't mean that you learned. Doesn't mean you educate yourself. Doesn't mean that you practice to get better. That just means you had experience, and they could all just been sucky experiences. Let women talk, and I bet you a lot of them will say, hey, man, I had a lot of sucky experiences. And, of course, they don't have no character when it comes to sexual relations either. But most men are just satisfied with starfish sex. That's what they get. That's what they know. That's most men.
Yeah, real quick. Tam going crazy. Tam going crazy in the chat. She said, he turned over and started snoring. That's crazy.
Facts. And guess what? She probably didn't even get started. She just go back to her phone and start going on Instagram and TikTok. Like nothing happened. Okay. All right. Go to sleep, baby. Okay. Good job. Yeah. Thank you. And then he turned over like, man, you the best girl. Oh, man. I love me some you, man. You don't even know. Can you do that special thing for my birthday? You know, the one thing, please.
That's crazy.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, we definitely not talking about me, because if you wait till my birthday, that's the only time you're going to see me then. You know what I mean? That's, yeah. Just saying.
Can I get out the dog house, please? Go ahead.
Ain't no way. Like I think me and another brother in the space, shout out to Vacation Time with Ryan, where we were just speaking of that, to where any relationship I've ever been in, I've never been a dude that like I gotta go sleep on the couch. Like, where is that? Where's that a real thing at? I thought that was just some TV shit, because I can't imagine a man like being a man and he have to go sleep on the couch.
Nah, that's most
dudes. So that's crazy.
That's most married
Once
guys.
Again, what Tam says, so come get clapped. Those are the who?
What type of guys those are? Married men.
Oh, so you gotta sleep on the couch when you get married?
Yeah, that's mostly married men who live in those type of predicaments. sleeping on the couch. Because they usually, of course, people usually stay with each other like that, cohabitation when they're married. But even before that, guys experience it too.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what a doghouse is, except for a house where a dog stay. I could never be in a doghouse. And I'm not only am I a man, but I'm an adult man. Like, if you that upset, like take your time to yourself. I'll give you your distance or whatever you need. But far as this shit going on for days and days and days, I don't also don't do that.
That's you though. You get me?
Yeah,
You
I
gotta remember
definitely
you
agree.
talking
I
to me.
definitely agree. I never had a problem making a woman's kitty purr. Shout out to Expat. Well, here's the thing though. Shout out to KS too, because he gave a good bit of advice when he say, man, if you don't really know what you're doing, a book on a woman's anatomy could be your best friend. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of women have a lot of spots in common. Like, nope, I'm not gonna use that illustration because that could be looked at very bad. But they have a lot of spots in common. Not saying every spot is on every woman to work on every woman, but they have a lot of spots in common. You know what I mean? And let me see. How would I put that? You would know. You would know. You would know. You would know. But here's the thing: as an older man, I realized because I thought I was putting in work in my 20s, but as the old folks say down south, the real south, you was just hunching. That's all you was doing. You was just hunching. You didn't know what you was doing back then. You know what I mean? But now, when I know how to read a woman and like get those little subtle hints and stuff like that, it's different. It's definitely different. Shout out to Tam. Tam, how you feeling, love?
I'm good. I'm just getting ready for bed.
Okay, it's a little bit early, ain't it?
I go to the gym. I wake up at 4:30.
I was supposed to be going to the gym. That's why, like, say if I go hit in because I started my little gym regimen this week. It was a chick on Snapchat that was talking. She said, "You just sitting on the couch watching me while you not in the gym. You ain't got shit better to do." I said, "Damn it, she right." You know what I mean? When you right, you right. You know what I mean? So,
I just be too tired after work, so I have to go in the morning.
I used to go to like say MMA gym. I used to go there in the morning, and for some reason, contrary to popular belief, it felt like it gave me energy for the day.
It does,
When I
and
go to
then
the
you
gym in
crash
the morning, I
about
feel like
seven
it gives
o'clock.
me energy. Like it's not. Say that again.
And I just said, then you crash about 7, 8 o'clock. I'm ready to go to bed.
Yeah, that was a time to where I felt like every time I went to sleep, I'm like I deserve my sleep. I didn't work for it today.
You
You know what I
literally
mean? But
do.
maybe that's just say that again.
I said you literally do. You work for your meals too.
Yeah. You said, that's a happy wife, happy life BS. Now I don't believe in that. So Tan, with in contrast to what me and Two Tone was just my apologies.
Two
Me and
tone.
OTO was just speaking about. So you would agree with him, women are the dominators in the bedroom?
I mean, I don't know if I would necessarily use that word, but as a woman, he's right because y'all 99% of the time get the finish, and we just over here like, that's it, that's
Chilling.
it.
Like I'm about to go back to
Like
Amazon,
okay,
whatever I
I'm
was
about to go to
doing.
the club. Why do you think like dudes before we go out, like dudes stay home and then we go out to the club? We ain't tired. We ain't tired. So it's just like, and a lot of the times guys don't even like get you warmed up. So it's just like, for what?
Tell them, Tam.
I'm keeping it real.
I
And
hate that pussy.
like I said before, my dad always said a dude they gotta talk about it and tell you what he gonna do, he ain't about to do nothing. Don't even waste your time. So, and that's from my daddy. My daddy. So I'd have to agree with OTO. It's true.
Yeah, listen,
And
I
then he
really
over there,
look at fellas.
he roll over and start snoring.
Snoring. Just passed out, bro.
And I'm like, you sleep? Huh? Huh?
He got the itis. He got the itis of a different type. Like,
Oh.
Okay, all
At
right,
that,
guys, I got y'all
you
back.
know,
But
but here's the thing. But here's the thing. I even got a friend. Actually, I got a few friends. That when they done, they go get their toy
that's
yeah,
gotta
talk
be
about it.
crazy.
in
Talk
front of
about it.
them,
That's
and
gotta
then
be
they
Yeah, I'm
feelings
about to
hurt
say in
crazy.
front of them. They
in
need
front
it.
of
Yeah, they bring
them.
it in. Tag
So it's
team.
just like, I mean, that's the thing. Dudes really be thinking they putting it down, and it's just like, what the hell is this? Get off me. So I'm just
Yeah,
being real.
Charlie. That's what it
Nah,
is,
don't Lee
man.
Majors. Let's not
Listen,
say
it's
these
not
the type of gents you
an
meet because
issue.
just
Listen,
like
and
just like just like when guys be like, "Oh, where you meet these dudes?" It be your friends. It be you. We just not trying to hurt your feelings. But here's the thing, like the first time is
that's
usually awkward
crazy.
anyway, but usually after that, a girl will give you maybe if she likes you, she'll give you 2 or 3 times to get it right, and after that, nah.
Telling you,
Mm.
it's like Charlie, this is the reality. You thinking
I'm just
about,
being
man, what
real.
I do, what I do. It's not about what you do. It's about what most men. That's why most marriages are sexless. It's not because women don't have no sexual energy. It's just that
It's a
usually their
waste of
partners,
time.
it just die. Yeah,
It's
it's
a
just
waste of
dead.
time.
So
I'd
they like,
rather
man,
be
Well,
at
I
home
ain't
in
not
never
my
being
seen this shit
bothered.
over
experience, a
here.
lot of times women are more freakier than men. Like,
Yes, we
Man, they
are,
are.
especially if we
They're
like
super
you.
freaky. But they gotta have you gotta have all that other components.
And
But
that's the
most
thing. You gotta
relationships
do
not
your
like that.
part. Like you gotta warm us up. Most of y'all just wanna
Nah, they just want
lick the
jamming
neck one
in.
time. Well, sometimes they'll just lick your neck one time and call it good.
Yeah, yeah, we good. We good now, right? Nah,
No.
scientifically and biologically, women take a longer time to rev up. That's facts. Like if you don't
I'm
know
being
that,
yeah,
they
serious.
for
take
sure.
like they take 15 to
Yeah,
20
for
minutes to
sure.
rev
No,
up
no,
versus
that's
a
like,
man
And here's the thing,
like
if you learn
5.
her hot spots, it's not even gonna take that long.
Yeah, nah, if you learn the hot spots, but if it's a
mhm.
random, you gotta know. And that's why you say, like, well, I know girls. You gotta know every girl. Every girl is different. Like
Yeah.
girls got their thing that lay different in their body. So if you hit in one way, it's hurt for one girl. Like, bro, it's
hmm
massively different.
Then when dudes be talking about, oh, she was dry, she don't like you because you didn't do
Yeah,
what you were
yeah,
supposed to do. Because any girl that's like you, and the thing is, when a girl likes you, she's gonna dilate and it's gonna be juicy. So, and if she it don't, unless she has a health condition, obviously. But
yeah.
for
Okay,
the other side of it,
okay. So we going that route, guys, and
I
I'm
mean,
here for it. I'm
this
here
ain't
for it.
even Pookie conversation, but I'm gonna
No,
be
it's
off in
not.
like
It's not, but it's
30
damn sure
minutes. So
tantalizing conversation because we do need to have this. Though, so let me ask you this: like, let's just say hypothetically, you get whisked away for the weekend, right? In like say it's some type of cabinet type joint, fireplace, very beautiful setting. Are you expecting? Is it fair to expect a woman to be sexually aroused all weekend?
just because you're in a nice place, no.
No, not just because of bitch. She like you, she love you, but like say y'all going at it like jackrabbit. Y'all don't have to. Both of y'all is extremely busy, and you guys don't have time to yourself like this. So like it like say, and you going at it 6, 7, maybe even 10, like a lot of times a day. You see what I'm saying? Is if she not getting wet every time, all the time, she don't like you?
You got this is when it goes back to you have to know a woman's anatomy. It's not always gonna feel good because too much is not comfortable.
Mm,
Like
okay.
Yo, you
I'm
got to
pretty
know your
sure,
girl.
and then that's the
Go ahead,
thing.
Queen.
Like if you don't do what you're supposed to do in the beginning, it's not gonna be moisturized like it's supposed to, and then it's gonna start hurting and it's gonna swell up. Then you're gonna be trying to do it again, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, yeah,
So if
yeah.
you're not
Mm,
doing what you're supposed to be doing in the beginning, or you going too hard, it's not gonna work. And guys do not realize this. Not we don't want it rough all the time.
All the
And
time.
even
Yeah.
if you are rough, there's a way to do it without making it hurt. But y'all too
Mm,
worried on being a damn rabbit.
mm.
Like just I mean, here's the thing, like you
no,
can be
rabbit
rough,
is
but you
yeah,
can go
no, that's not
slow.
even
Mm.
No, Charlie, this ain't about you. This is about the macro. Yeah, that's that
Yeah,
game for the
I get it.
macro.
I
So
get it.
we
But
know
listen,
you
I
got the,
internalize
you 50
everything.
Cent magic stick. We got it paused. But she's just talking about
I
in
wouldn't
general.
say all of that.
I'm only gonna be on here for
I
another
just
30
think
minutes
that.
because I gotta go to bed. So I'm just saying.
Okay, okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, no, we definitely a woman perspective is definitely very very needed in spaces like that, because the space where all men is, like say, dude, we talk, oh man, I do this, that, and the third, and while you sleep, she over there, goddamn it, broke out the rose. You know what I mean? So
And then
a
y'all
lot of dudes,
fingers got nails on them for what? And y'all just being rough. And then y'all
Yeah.
look, he
be
looked at his nails.
your face be down
He
there
said,
and you're not
give
even
me that.
on
Look
you
at
on
my
the
nails.
lip and not on the right spot. Like what are you
Break them down.
doing? What
Break
are
them
you
down.
Yeah.
doing?
Break them down.
Listen,
Like
okay, y'all got me
I'm
about to
just
tell you.
keeping it real. Like y'all when he says y'all need to know anatomy, you do. Because the
Mhm.
lip is not the clit. It's not. And not
Yeah.
all women like you. There's certain
Yep.
parts of it you have to. I'm not. For me, for
Yeah.
instance, you can't be too high and you can't be too low either. And
Mm.
sticking your tongue in there ain't gonna do nothing. Sticking your
Mm.
fingers in there don't do nothing for me. Like you
And then
just
the
have
next
to know
girl's
your
different.
person.
Yeah, exactly. Then the next girl's like, I like this way, that
Exactly.
way.
But you
Like,
cannot be too rough and you can't have long fingernails 'cause that hurt. Then your fingernails be dirty.
yeah, I was
And
about to
then you
say
want to
that too.
complain that she starts thinking. It's
Yeah,
your
yeah,
fault.
Mm.
yeah. I'm a
Because
well kept man
they
though.
want
So
the y'all want the pimp nails. Oh, I'm a pimp. I'm a player. I got long nails. All right, cool,
Mm.
bet. But you can't be
That's
going up people's Uchawali with them damn
no, no.
and
long
then
What
they
I'm
be
nails.
saying,
doing it too
They're
real
fast
quick,
dirty.
because
real quick, and
they want to
then
hear that noise. No, that hurts. No, no.
no. See, well, I get it. It's not a me thing. I get it, OTO. But real quick, guys. Let me introduce one of the big homies in this space, man. Shout out to Ronin Travelers. How you healing today, big bro?
Look, Rona had to pull up. Hey, Ronan.
We on one
Man,
tonight, huh?
hey,
We just
Tam
gonna
pulled
be
up
on
and
one
chose
tonight. I thought we
violent.
was gonna be about Pookies, and now we going into sex ed tonight.
Because Pookies think they would.
Coochie.
That's Pookies be doing the things I'm telling you about.
We gonna have to tell them.
So
Tell
then
them.
they go into travel space, and again, like you said, Charlie, ruin it for all y'all. Don't nobody. Or there's the other Pookie that because he doesn't do anything else but be a Pookie, he knows what to do.
Mm.
I
Tell them,
said,
Tim. But
Facts,
let me say
Mm,
this.
facts,
Let
facts.
me say this.
So
Let me
when
say
you
this.
mm.
You can confirm.
so when you white collar guys don't understand it, why they be going to those guys? Because them guys be in the lab when it come down to that.
Mm.
They ain't
They
got
know what
nothing
they
else to
doing.
do but
Hey,
to
They
I heard
got
a chick
learn.
nothing
say.
else.
So
I
they
heard a
do
chick
it.
say.
Nothing else.
I heard now, Tam. Now this is some, well, you probably never, but you more than
Charlie,
likely
get it
be
out.
around other
Just get
women
it
and
out.
stuff.
Yeah, he do be going
But what
around a
I
lot of
have heard a woman say is nobody fuck better than a nigga that needs somewhere to stay.
Because
Mm.
he ain't got nothing else to do with his life but that. So
Yes.
he knows what to do. He be at home
That
all
is
day
his
waiting
job.
for you to come home. Boom, 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 boom. You good. Like
No, that's the only way to
he
secure a roof over
listen,
your head.
and because he has nothing else to do, he has the energy to do it.
Yup, yup.
That's crazy. That's
um,
crazy. Real quick, guys.
Let
Shout
me
out
say
to
this
X
real
Pac.
quick.
How you feeling, X Pac? How you doing today?
I'm doing good, and I wanted to say two things. This
Hey,
talking
expat.
about this. How you doing, Tam? Talking about this subject. Let's keep it as clean as possible. And I agree. When a woman, when making love, she wants to enjoy it. She don't want to feel like she's giving birth.
Listen, let me jump in here because I
That's
haven't got.
awful.
Go ahead, go ahead. We got all the old school brothers that pulled up on this
A
conversation.
lot
When
of
I was talking
things
about
that have
Pookies,
to
niggas
do.
like I'll just leave it to you.
Listen, a lot
Go
of
ahead.
things that have to do with the woman, and Tam will tell you, it's more mental than physical.
Yeah,
If you can bond with her and you can bond with her mind and get her excited before you even touch her, it's just gonna be an easier thing, bro.
I'm gonna be waiting for you all day.
Thank you. So if you already tantalizing her mind, getting her ready, it ain't gonna take but a couple touches in the right places if you know your woman, and the juices will be flowing. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Without saying it, but I'm just not.
Yeah,
All you
for
have
sure.
to do is know your woman know her spots, know her mindset, and a lot of things to start flowing real quick.
And Pookies be knowing
Take
that.
your motherfucking
Right.
time. It ain't no rush. My thing is, and I'm gonna tell you, my thing
Did
is
you just
breaking.
quote a song? I felt like that's the song that's going around right now.
I don't know, but all I'm saying
You
is,
did.
my
Okay,
thing
okay.
my thing is taking your time. Trying to,
Yeah.
I break records. I literally go in saying I'm gonna break a record. Whatever your number is, I'm breaking that shit. I'm going with the purpose of just blowing her mind.
Oh no, y'all letting Lee Majors down again. Again.
No, I don't think he's talking about us though. He said, "Oh shit." What's it? He said, "All men on the panel are letting me." Oh, come on, Lee Majors. Pull up then, Lee Majors. Hold on, I ain't racially got a chance. Man, listen. The two
I know
things that
I'm
I'm
doing.
starting
I
out
know
to
what
want to
I'm doing.
do. The two things that I'm starting out to want to do is disappoint, goddamn it, Big Brother Anthony
I
and
just
Lee
said that.
Majors.
Lee Major, I just said that. You go in and you break records. But there's a way to break that
Yeah.
record too.
Exactly. When
But
you say break records, they thinking like boom, 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 boom. That's what they thinking.
and
No,
also,
I'm gonna have
Charlie,
her,
remember when
go in the back of her head, counting how many times she just let go. That's what I'm talking about, breaking records. I don't know what you're talking about.
and then again, Charlie, when I initially said what I said, I was saying it to get you to understand that most men are conquered in the bedroom. That's where they're conquered. That's it. So while you can go out there and conquer the world and you could be Elon Musk, right? It only take grime to conquer you in the bedroom. And I think it's also about affection. But also, that's where most women win their victories. Period. Genghis Khan almost got his empire overthrown by one of his concubines. She was extremely well maneuvered in seduction. And she was able to get leverage. So much so his queen had to peep it and then, annihilate her. Because he was like, man, she's got too much sway over you. So lust has been a
Well,
big downfall.
that's the story of Cleopatra as well. Because if you read the accounts of her, they said she wasn't very attractive, and like Rome was over Alexandria at the time, which was that time's modern day Brazil. Which is to say, that's where they say the most beautiful women come from, and you had this very what they would explain plain woman, dude's not just one man that was over the empire, but a second man that was over the empire. So yeah, I would agree with that. But this is what I would like to ask the lady that's on the panel or whatever. Would you agree that would you agree or disagree that sex starts in the head?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I say that's applies to both men and women. Your brain is your biggest sex organ.
And then, but then you also have the way you make the woman feel, because most women go off the way they feel. But then you also have, if you take it deeper, like you can say all the right things, but you have women that are sapiosexuals. So if you ain't really talking about, like for me, instance, if you can't hold an intelligent conversation with me, like that's what turns me on. Mind you, that's
Tell
just
me
a
again.
part of it.
No, Pam, stop. You talking too fast. Say that again.
I am.
Because they need to understand that.
Oh, I'm not talking fast. Okay, so here's
No,
my
I'm
thing.
just saying.
You
Slow it
can
down.
say
Absorb that they need to talk with some intelligence.
you can say, okay, well, the thing is, it depends on what kind of woman you want. If you want a whore, it ain't gonna matter.
Exactly.
But if you want someone that's actually gonna like, not, you don't even have to technically be in a relationship with her, but for someone that's gonna like, you're gonna benefit from her and you're gonna gain something meaningful from her. Words, okay, cool. Making her feel good, okay, cool. But if you can't sit here and all you doing is that small talk, oh, how was your day? Oh, come over. No, just ask a question based on something she's told you before. Have one simple, well, expat left. Ew. I can't delete that comment.
Hold on, I didn't see no come. Hold on, where's that? I get it.
Which comment?
Peace and blessings. I want Charlie to use me as a human.
But my whole thing is like,
And that's from your side.
I'm trying to take a look right now. Hold on. Yeah, you got to go. I know who you are.
but if you A woman that's actually going to add some type of value, whether it's in a relationship or a friendship or just, something that you're actually going to get something meaningful for, you have to. For me, I would say I'm partly sapiosexual, so I have to be able to have an intelligent conversation with you. I don't want to sit here and try to have to explain every single thing I mean. I want you to actually listen to what I say and reply to it, not listen to me just to respond. I want you to listen and hear what I have to say. So my whole thing is we can't just be talking about, oh, what are we doing today? Like, and I'm not talking about politics. I'm just talking about like just I can't even put a word to it right now. Just something that's gonna make you think deeper.
Not no surfer leather shit. Like,
No, it's gonna like for instance, um, a guy I was talking to once asked me before. I guess he had a coworker who um the dad took a medicine or something and the kid went outside and the baby drowned. So the conversation between us was like, if your spouse was supposed to be watching the kid and the baby drowned, would that be grounds for divorce for you? Stuff like that. Let's have conversations. Let's talk about it. So you can
Mhm.
also gauge if there's someone you want to be with too, just based on conversations like that. Or when I was on Tinder, I had a question like, how important is sex in a relationship? And oh, I don't know. I just want to have it every day. That's not a good enough answer for me. How important is it to you? How often? So a guy's just gonna sit here and tell me, what it does for him. Like it's just the deep. Can you think a little deeper than that? Oh, it's very important. Well, why is it important? Because I need it. No, deeper than that. Like it helps reinforce that intimacy that we have, or something like that.
I get that. Well, here's the thing. I'm talking about I've done surface level shit and got the highest praise for it. I remember the motherfucking Starbucks order and they're very picky about it. Oh man, she was so impressed.
But that's exactly what it
But
is too.
but
Is it?
also too, I also want to say like we always look at it from one side. Like the person has to look for that same agreement. It's like terms of contract. In order to buy the real estate, the buyer and the seller have to agree on the terms. So even sometimes you might be like a girl will see some guy who doesn't have brains, right? Doesn't have that charisma, doesn't have the intellect, but she might be on some fuck it time. Like I want to bang him because he looks good, and
I've
that's
done
just
that.
it.
I've done
Like
it.
about Tim probably done that too. Like net that happens. So it depends on what that person wants also at that specific time. That doesn't mean Tam's gonna do that for her whole life, just give
No.
guys go because they look good. No, at a certain point, she might say, you know what, I'm not looking for that. You look good, but you ain't got no damn brains. Goodbye. And so at the end of the day, you have to just know that, right? Like people have to match you. And then the other person, which is the woman, she has to be in that energy and at that time. She might not say, like, hey, you might not be a good match for me at this time.
Yeah.
She ain't
A
gonna say that, but that's what
a
it is.
And
a
usually when you
part.
meet it, like for me, when I meet a guy, I'm gonna, or not even when I meet him, when I talk to him for a little bit, I'm gonna know what I want right away. Oh, you just a toy. Oh, okay, let's be friends. I
Yeah.
can't figure it out. Let me go hang out with you and figure it out. So that's why when guys ask me, well, what you looking for? I said, I'm not looking for anything. At one time I pulled the card, I'm just gonna see where it goes, like y'all always say. But it's just one of those things where sometimes you just have to listen to the person and you're gonna know what you want from them. So
Yeah, I
vibing
agree.
with Misha.
Shout out to
Hey,
Vibing with Misha. How you doing?
Hey
I,
y'all,
s-
what's going on? Hey Tam.
Hey,
I, say, I say a partner must match your mind, body, and soul, your values, your principles, whether it's, everyday life or bedroom activities. You know, you have to really take your time to find the right person for you.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean I guess I agree, but let there's
But
no, I would just because it's different levels of because let's just be honest and excuse my vulgarity, but there's a difference between fucking and making love.
yeah,
And there's also just sex.
Yeah. So are those three different categories?
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
and
Okay,
the
but
break
quick
it
you
down
would
to us.
and the
go.
quickies,
What?
I think
the
a quickie
No,
can
say,
quickies.
go
fall
ahead,
up under
Tim.
any category though, like because you can make love to somebody real quick, like a female, like You've been lusting after your girl all day, and she come up on your lunch break or some shit like that. You love her, and it's just a real quickie right fast. You know what I mean? Expat got up out of here. He said, "Fuck that."
I think his signal might be going out because that's like the
Yeah,
third
I'm
time he
fucking
That's
with
did
you.
what
it.
it
Shout out
is.
to Expat. But yeah, break it down to us.
I mean, does Misha want to? You been listening, Misha? Maybe not.
She
For
might be
me,
in
Misha
the
probably got Elmo
for
going
me,
on.
there's effing, there's sex, and then there's making love. I feel like making love is more of the sensual part of it. Effing is just like, I would say a quickie, like, hey, you got 5 minutes? And then sex is just like, oh, we're bored. Let's just go do something.
But break that down a little bit further, Tam, because then it comes into lust. Both of y'all have to have a lust for each other to
True.
want to even go into that.
I contributed I con to more of time and what's the word for it? Time and I'm having trouble finding my words tonight. Time and like I guess the mood. Cause sometimes you don't want to be making love is a lot of energy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of energy. Cause not only are you being physical, but you're being emotional, you know. You're, you're kind of just, you know.
For those that
So
can be emotional, let's be real, because there's a lot of people that are disconnected even while they're in the act of having sex.
and you can feel that. We as women feel that. So to us, that's not making love. That's just having
Man,
sex.
exactly. And I think even if you have a long-term relationship, all three are on the board, but all
Oh
three
yeah.
need to be random. They can't be system. You can't build a system and then build it out and make it repetitive. Like that's not going to be good for the
Oh,
overall
every Friday
relationship
we're
and the
gonna
whole
do it.
process. Yeah, yeah. Every Friday I'm gonna turn off the lamp. I'm gonna fluff the pillow, and she can already see the pattern come. Like, oh, here it comes. So at the end of the day, it has to be random. It has to be strategized. And you, as a man, it's best and behooves of you, even if the woman has an input, it's best for you to do it in a more instructor lead than of a question lead. So it's how you actually talk and communicate with the girl. It's very complex, and you don't want to go to her like, man, how do I get you off? I'm a rookie and I'm an idiot. Unless you married a girl who's looking for a beta, then that might actually work. But if you have, so those are those relationships too. But if you don't, then you have to do it in a way where it's like you're coming, you got to put a little more P on it. Like, hey, look, many girls are different. I
I
have to
don't think
learn
you meant
you.
like R.
We
Kelly
evolve
type of
together.
pedo, right?
No.
No, no, man, what?
I'm fucking with you.
What's wrong
What?
with you? So like for instance, let's just say we on the couch, we
You
watching a movie, chilling,
gotta
and then
put
we
a little
just
bit more pee on her. Like he ain't pee on
no,
her
that's
enough.
well, didn't Young Miami like that too? And Diddy. Not just R.
But
Kelly.
okay, well here's the thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I
wait, so
hear like
what we were
once you
just trying
start
to get
getting
at is
so
most
much
people
of it,
don't know
like
nothing about that. No, I was
yeah.
just saying we were generally talking about just most people don't know that. Most they got 30% of guys who don't even get no shot. Then you got the next bulk of them that are in sexless marriages, and there's reasons for it, right? And it extends past the bedroom, but also it doesn't matter because then there's girls who hate their boyfriend's gut for many external reasons, but always want to go to the bed with him.
It's like an
Even
outlet.
even even like sometimes there's been girls. I had girls in my relationship, and other girls are like, "Why are you doing this for him? Like, what is it? You're young, you're hot. Why are you doing this? Did he got good D or something?" Like they couldn't think of anything else. Like, why would a woman do this and do that? And the only reason they'll say is you're dignitized. Like that's got to be the reason. Now there was some other things why, but net that's the first thing they go through. So when they lose their reason, and when they're not making sense in girl world and girl math, they're like, what is it about this guy? He must got some good deal or something. They usually don't say he got a lot of money or something. It's just like, man, he got you hypnotized. You out here tripping, girl.
Yeah, that's
Get
kind
it
of
in
crazy.
line. So it's extremely rare. That is more rare than guys having money or having game and all that other stuff people look out to do. So most guys are getting
I
conquered
got a
in the
question
bedroom.
for
They don't have the shot. Go ahead.
I got a question for Tam. If Misha want to chime in, feel free to. I feel me personally. just from I'm speaking from like a male's perspective to a woman's perspective, not in the individual and stuff like that, because I'm super respectful and things of that nature. But tell me, bro, I think OTO just said something to where, Abram, if a dude didn't know how to please you individually, and he came to you and asked you, how could he please you? What is the steps to that? Is that something that you frown upon, or that's something that you appreciate?
First of all, what are we?
Y'all fucking like I don't make it like it's just the situation of he wants to please you individually.
Yeah, but I'm not even gonna lie. I had a dude ask me today, like, what do I like? How can he please me? But I literally just met him, and I'm not gonna answer that question because you don't matter to me.
Oh no,
So,
y'all
what are we?
Facts,
y'all
facts,
What
are
are
facts.
in a
we?
intimate
Yeah.
relationship. You are two adults in an intimate relationship. Let's just say titleless.
Yeah,
If
without
we,
me elaborating too much, I'm going to frown upon that because I just feel like as a man, you should know exactly how to make a woman feel without elaborating too much because I am married and just to be respectful to my husband. Yeah, so I just feel like that you should know how to please a woman. You shouldn't ask her, well, what does make like you should find that, and
yes,
finding that is going to make me happy. And if you can't find it, then you just not the one.
I've
And
also
then also,
heard.
Charlie, some girl. Oh, go ahead, Tim.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I knew a lady I used to work with. She said her and her husband are great, but they just knocked heads in the bedroom. They could not get it together. But
Hmm.
dang, she left. But I don't know what she's doing now, but I mean, she's still with them. She just had another baby. She loves them, but she said they just cannot get it together in the bedroom. And that's why I said, what are we? Because if we just doing the thing, then I expect you to just figure it out. Now, if it's someone that I'm trying to like see a future with, like we're compatible, like I might, as long as you're trying, I feel like at some point, if we connected like that, you're not gonna ask that question. You're gonna know, especially
Yeah,
after a certain amount of time.
to me, that's where the bonding part of it comes in at. And a lot of dudes and a lot of women, they don't know how to bond because they've dealt with so many toxic relationships over the years that portion of themselves, as far as being able to bond and mentally connect and understand each other's needs and stuff, y'all skip right past that shit. Y'all jump into, yo, let's just hop into bed and get it done. So disconnected when it comes to sex, you know.
Making love, sex, or whatever you want to call it, it's about two people. So if y'all go into the bedroom, it's about two people. It ain't just about you. You have to work with your partner, and the longer that you're together, the more you discover about your partner, what they like and what they don't like.
Exactly. And
Everybody
I'm
has
sorry.
the preference.
I got a
Yeah.
bot in my room. Don't look at the numbers. Those
Real
numbers.
quick, guys. Real quick, guys. This is something
I
that
got a
has
bot
never
in my room.
happened. Which
I got a
I
bot
was
in my
just going to
room.
say that I've
What
never
you're about
seen
to
those
say.
type of numbers.
Yeah, I got a bot in my main room, so I don't know what's going on, but it'll die out. Don't worry about it. Your numbers will readjust after the live.
Okay, so this is nothing that'll affect me in a negative way,
No,
really.
no, it readjusts itself. Believe me, YouTube don't want to pay you any extra. They will readjust those numbers on real numbers. So don't worry about the bot. They've already figured out people get bots from time to time. So it won't strike your channel. It won't do anything. It'll just look like you got a lot of people in here.
Well, yeah, I just checked my what's the name, and they
Yeah.
not over
I'm at,
here.
I'm at,
That's why I had to.
I'm at like 9,600 people in the room right now, which is crazy. That's not true.
Wow.
Yeah. This showing on my what's the
You know,
name
it'd be funny
is
if it was
13.
true. You just messed up your moment. You just messed up your time. You
That's
just messed
crazy.
it up.
Hey, I got 10,000 people in the room. I am promoting an album. It's dedicated to the men and women of the United States Armed Services during the situation that's going on in Iran. You know, go out and get it. The album's going to be available March 21st. So if you're out there and you're real and you're not a bot, go find me on iTunes called Still Standing. All right.
Amen.
And
Go
with
ahead,
that
Charlie.
being said, since you're here, you might as well hit the like and subscribe over here at Charlie Chan TV.
Absolutely.
Like, why not? You're here.
Yeah.
It's free, man. There's starving kids in Africa, bro. Hit the subscribe button. He's like, what
And
that
there's
got to do
starving
with
kids here in
anything?
the
Nothing.
States.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's not free.
If you're in my room,
Yeah,
hit the
that's a fact.
subscribe
That
button
is
for
that
Charlie
is a
Chan
fact.
TV. Charlie Chan TV's link is there. You know, O2O has a Financial
Yeah,
Frontier or Frontier Financial. I flipped them. I don't mean to. I flipped them though. But O2O, go subscribe to his channel, TAM, Expat Living. You know, hit all the damn subscribe buttons, bot.
Many people think the like and subscribe buttons
For
like
sure,
the
for
flag. They
You
avoid
coming
it.
up on 25,000.
Yeah, I'm at 14. Yeah,
That's
25.
crazy.
It just said 24.5. 24.5 right now.
Golly.
Which is
Well, on
insane.
my side, it's showing a bigger number. Like say it's showing
Yeah, because you got
26,000.
everybody's room. Yeah, you got everybody's room combined. So
Yeah, so don't mess up y'all chance. Keep going with the
Yeah,
show,
keep
man.
going,
Y'all about to drop the ball.
Look,
dirt.
Charlie getting so excited.
I'm getting
hold
scared. So then
No, don't
they be like, you go
Don't never
from
be scared.
20
Don't never
people
be
to
scared.
20,000 people.
Yeah,
Like,
don't
bro,
never be
you
Put on your show, man.
never
Perform.
be
You know, this the moment. Go ahead.
KB, what
Right
did
now,
you do,
right
good
now,
brother?
Ronin's channel is showing 31,600 and
Let it run, baby. Let it
people
run.
watching.
Yeah, keep it going. Get the
Yeah.
hype going on that more
That's
people in the room.
crazy.
Legitimate.
Keep
Yeah.
the
I
show
want my
going.
15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
Come on, let's keep the conversation going. Though.
Yeah,
Don't
Go
worry.
ahead.
Yeah,
Time
keep
to
the
flow
conversation.
yours.
What you mean? What did you ask me? I don't remember.
Hey, KB just came in the room. Welcome, KB, to the room.
I don't
KB,
remember
welcome
neither,
to
but
you.
keep it going.
You know about
Shit. Here's the thing. We got a young
Maybe I
brother
should
on the
stream this
panel
to get these
where
subscribers.
yeah, if I got these subscribers overnight, bro, I'll give away $1,000. Y'all. I'll give away $1,000 if I can get these many subscribers overnight. It's just a wrap. But what's this? That nobody isn't possible. Yeah, but for sure. What I was going to say is now we got a young brother on the panel to shout out to KB to where like I say, when I was his age, I thought I was putting it down, which in some cases, like the evidence shows that I did. But for the most part, compared to what go on now, and I know how to read cues and read the room and shit like that, I don't feel like I was doing shit back then.
Man, yeah, I walked
So
into
there's
some
that,
work,
but
six times.
I don't know. Let me ask you this, man. Yeah, that's why you came up here, you little freaky ass dude. Like,
I ain't
I'm
even
fucking
here.
with you.
I was about to go live, but I not go live. I was gonna join, but I was kind of busy, so I'm like, oh, I know he's live today, so let me stop by.
Let me guess, you was at the gym again, right?
I
Nah,
was looking at Ronin's numbers. I was thinking if I should stream to my audience, see if I get the same love.
Hey.
Well,
But
shit,
I already
listen,
know
okay,
it's not going to count.
and let's do this. On
It ain't gonna
Wednesdays, guys, you could we could simulcast all together. It's just for the most part, y'all gotta understand, or please try to understand that, like, say when people be on here and they be sharing stuff and like say they don't want it out there, like, man, that was a faux pas on my part. Can you erase it? Because they're my people, I will take it down. You know what I mean? I have done that before to like protect people that come on my panel and things of that nature. But when 4 or 5 different people are simulcasting, I can't hear
It's
you.
hard. If you stream on channel, it's hard luck. I ain't taking shit down. I've been through that with plenty of people sat on the panel. You ain't getting shit taken down.
You gonna
But
take him down
anyway,
like Chris Brown?
Uncle Guns, fix this, man. I got bots in my room. Kill
He
him.
said
Kill him.
verbally disavow the bots.
Yeah.
Yep.
it's not-
This is Charlie Chan with Charlie Chan TV. I don't know anything about the bots. Listen.
No, Uncle Guns is the major moderator, bro. Believe me, he knows. He can either knock him out or he can let him go. But he already just said that it will help you with YouTube. So just let it run. YouTube will adjust the number after the fact. They'll go back in.
Yeah.
and
No,
look
he
at
said
it.
verbally disavow, and I'm taking his lead because
Yeah,
that sounds like something to take his lead on. You know what I mean? Once again, I know nothing of it. I have no control over it. And once again, this is Charlie Chan with Charlie Chan TV. I'm just letting it rock. That's just like, bro, if anybody on this panel, if we go through a drive-through together and you being rude to the people, I'm coming right behind you. Hey, y'all, that was order number 1. This order number 2. How y'all doing today? That's
don't
how I'm ordering my food.
You saying don't
yeah, that's him. The nigga that was just talking crazy to y'all. That's his order, number 1. I'm number 2, man. Is the family good? How your mama doing? Like, that's how I'm starting off my order. But real quick, Black Cleaner, what's up, good brother? How you doing?
Yeah, I think OTO is right. Y'all was talking about a hot subject, so everybody else wanted to chime in. Those probably might be some real numbers. Everybody the whole internet was like, what?
So I'm going just out of curiosity, I'm going to stream to my audience and see what happens. This crazy.
Yeah, you definitely can. Black Cleaner, if you want to, you can scream to your audience as well. Like I say, I'm gonna start doing it like when I do open panels on Wednesday. I would allow, because I don't mind you brothers like screaming to your audience and things of that nature. It's just for the most part, like say when Tam on or Ann on or Misha on or anybody for that matter over here, something goes wrong or something that they're not comfortable with, they ask me to take it down, I'll take it down. You know what I mean? Because those are my people, and I want to make sure that they feel protected, you know. Because the same thing is happening with me. Well, yeah, but at the same time, you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You might not, or somebody might get out of line with you to where you felt uncomfortable or whatever. It's just a benchmark that I have there to protect people that's on the panel. So yeah.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes, absolutely.
We do not approve of the bots. We do not purchase bots. We do not condone the use of bots. Okay, I did it.
What she said.
And that should take it down because he just put it on subscriber only mode in that room.
But Black Cleaner, I reiterate, if you want to scream to your audience as well, you can simulcast if you want to as well, Black Cleaner.
I appreciate it. I'll have to log off and then come back. I'm not on the tonight. But pertaining to the conversation, yeah, I hear what, you know, all the women are saying and also OTO is saying, because as you all know, I hang around with a lot more females than I do the males. I mean, it's like Dame Dash. I do not want to be in a room full of swinging Johnsons all the goddamn time. So most of the time, if you ever see me, you know what I'm saying, I'll sit there like a fly on the wall and soak up the game. But I'm going to go find me, you know, 2 females to go chill around with it and, you know, have dinner or lunch, or and even I'll even bring them back around and, you know, let them chill amongst us, because I just know I do not, I like, that's another reason why I like your room, because your room isn't just a ball full of masculinity where everybody's just over here having, you know, contest on, you know, who's the most alpha in the room. I can't stand that. But also too, when I'm listening to the women that I'm having a conversation with, and yeah, they do tell you all of the things that Misha and Tam and OTO were telling you, you know, hey, you know, listen to our bodies, you know what I'm saying? Also too, you definitely gotta figure it out. They're not gonna be out if they gotta tell you, it's a turnoff to them. You know what I'm saying? For them, it's like a treasure hunt for them. You know, you make them feel good. Like I remember when I was in Japan and I was dealing with a chick, and you know, as soon as, you know, she finished climaxing, the one thing she said after that was "good job." And you know, she speaks Japanese. You know, she don't speak English that well, but she knew how to say "good job." And it had me giggling.
I'm surprised she didn't pat you on the head and say "good boy."
But the point is, you know, that's another thing too. Like what Tam was saying, if you talking a lot of trash, a lot of them they like, oh, you probably ain't about nothing. They gonna just roll their eyes and be like,
oh,
yeah,
it's not
whatever.
a probably, it's true.
See?
It's true.
Exactly. So me, I've always been the one that they least suspected, because it's like, okay, what did this little nerd know what to do or whatever? But and the last thing I'm going to say, and I got this from my one of my white co-workers when I was working. He was saying, pornos have these tutorials. You know how you go into like, Hamster or one of these sites, you could actually put in the search.
Let's not promote none of these sites. Let's not promote none of the sites though.
I'm just giving you an example.
Yeah,
They
right.
have tutorials. So if you don't know, you know what I'm saying, you can actually put that in the search, and there will have a list of actual, videos that you can watch that'll give you a tutorial on the anatomy, as we was talking
But
about.
let's be real. A lot of people are too rough.
You learn something
Exactly.
every day.
Too rough.
You learn something every day. You didn't know that.
But
So just be gentle.
To add to Black Cleaner's point, the reason they're that way, Tim, is because they really don't know, and all they've done was look at corn.
Yeah, and then especially the ones that be working out, like, I ain't no dumbbell. What you doing?
Well, I think it's just a lack of understanding. I mean, women don't know nothing either, and when it comes down to sexual relations. And so I think that it's just a lack of information. I wouldn't necessarily like point it at corn. It's a multiple factors, because also it's perpetrated in the culture that might be what people are looking for. So I just think it's about learning. And again, all women are different, so it really doesn't matter. It's about being a hybrid of many of those things. So that's what I would really gain people in, because sometimes it's rough, soft, and hard, and sometimes it's insensual and it's close and intimate. It depends on the circumstance, but you have to be the architect of all those arenas. That's the massive difference, regardless of what you're doing. You have to be the architect. You have to be the one to lead. You can't say, I lead the household financially, and then at the end of the day, she leads in the bedroom. You have to lead in almost all endeavors of human activity. Now, don't get it twisted. There are women that want to dominate. And so there are guys who want to be, dominated by women. So those are just different relationships. Find what's best for you and do you, boo-boo.
Yeah.
The real true.
I see what you did there.
He said, do you, boo-boo?
It's best to have a safe word in the bedroom. And what you see,
I think that's going
porn is
we need
absolutely
vernaculars.
different.
No, fuck that.
Absolutely.
See, I just be like, I don't like that. Straight up. I don't like that.
Porn is different from what actually happens in the bedroom. Corn is.
I don't think most people are accessing it.
For
Most
the
people are
audience.
accessing corn, are not really in relationships, and I just think it's just people not knowing. People are like, they overblow that. Like, women are going crazy with the toys too, so that's why they're desensitized. Like, no wonder why a regular doesn't work, because you're out here messing with machines that vibrate at 50,000 pulsates per second. So both humans are in some effed up spaces across the board when it's talking about natural relations. That's why I think, as Ronan said earlier, it requires far beyond the bedroom. It's a mental thing also. But that's for long-term partners. Sometimes people just want a quick hit. And so it depends.
Yeah, but another thing we probably need to think about
They're
is
called,
people that are just
for a reason.
people that are hooking up versus people that are people just hooking up for a one night stand, and people that are trying to have a long term relationship with somebody.
I think women are going to be a little more patient with someone she likes. So,
yeah.
Facts. Someone she likes,
You got
or
a little
someone
bit
she's
more
trying to
room
get
for
something out
error
of.
when she likes you.
yeah.
She might not,
As
she
with
might not even like
anything.
you. She might just
Real
want something
quick,
out.
guys. Hold on right fast. Real quick. Shout out Lee Majors. How you doing, Lee Majors?
I'm doing pretty good.
Lee Majors.
How you doing, Lee Majors?
Now, I need you to elaborate on what you were saying in the chat, Lee Majors.
Okay. I'm not gonna disrespect nobody, no female, no man. I'm just telling you how I feel. I grew up, a man taught me.
Yep.
Right? And it's different levels of sex. Okay. My thing is, when I have sex with a woman, this ain't the first time, second time, third time, I want her to remember me.
Yeah.
I want to say, And this, I mean, I'm gonna give you, Black Cleaner be giving his story. I be in Colombia. The girl don't speak no English. When we get through, she say, mine, mine. Or the girl will be at work, in America. She called me and say, I'm just thinking about you. I'm throbbing down there. See, that's my aspect of being a man. I feel like I should get down there and so you remember me. Now, now when we get to that aspect of love, it's like I understand we're gonna cuddle and all this stuff, but I'm a man, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I was married 20 years, but I cheated because I felt like I wanted to do that crazy shit. I couldn't do that shit with my wife, so that's why I kept a girlfriend, something on the side, so I can do that crazy shit. That's what being a man is about. I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm not trying to offend nobody, make nobody upset. It hit different when the girl gets up and she walks like a cowboy. That lets you know you've done your job.
I pretty much agree. A man, you done your job right when a woman gets moist thinking about you.
Not really. The girl can get up and walk. See, in my room, the girls don't get up to walk like a cowboy. They got their thumb in they
Go
mouth.
to sleep. Yeah, they go to sleep. That lets you know you've done your manly job.
Nah, women they're supposed to get up and go pee before they do anything.
Well,
Yeah, and if you done your job right, it takes them at least 5 minutes or more to get up and go pee.
That's true.
Damn, y'all.
No, not necessarily, because that could be too long. You listen. What you do is you get up. I guess y'all don't need to know what to do, but you get up.
but
You go sit on the toilet and try to pee for 5 to 10 minutes. That's how you know he did a good job.
I want to ask a question. I want to ask.
Yeah,
I want to ask a question too. Why? And you don't have to answer. Maybe we could talk about like general, because you said you were married, and you said with your wife you couldn't do that. So what was that reason why you couldn't do it? I just wanted to know.
That was Misha. Misha, she dropped down.
No. It wasn't Misha. It was the gentleman who was just talking.
Lee Major said
Major said it.
Lee Major. Shout out to Lee Major. Yeah. If you don't have to answer, Lee Major, I'm just asking.
Oh, no, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like some of the shit I like to do, I didn't want to do that to my wife. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Why was that? Just because you just didn't want to?
A lot of men like that.
Because like freaky shit. You know what I'm saying?
She the mother, like. Go ahead.
Yeah, but see, that's why in psychology they call it the Mandana syndrome or something like that. What is it? What's that girl's name? The old rusty dusty girl. Madonna.
The singer.
Yeah. They call it Madonna syndrome. That means a guy gets with a girl. Yeah. It's like when a guy gets with a girl, he'll do the nasty shit. He that's just part of having relations, so it's cool. But once she becomes the mother of your children, now you make her in a different category. So you don't want to do nasty stuff and you don't want to get dirty with her because she's the mother of your children. Though she's still a human that likes it nasty and raw. She's still the same person. Right, but now, because of the way you think about it, right, you have categorized her as almost this, like, oh man, I can't do that to my wife. You talking about spitting down her gullet. Oh, I don't know about that. That's the mother of my children. And it's like, but bro, she's,
It's nothing wrong with being a freak under the sheets, but keep it in the bedroom.
I get it, but that's what I'm saying. A lot of women complain about it. Like,
and whatever you start doing in the beginning, do it towards the end. That's women and men.
You can't switch it up and be like,
you can't be choking me in the beginning and then
you
say,
must
I don't
maintain what brought you together.
Okay, let me say this. Like,
no, that is what it is.
Like what he's saying.
When he decide that he'll die for you, go ahead.
The younger generation of women.
Go ahead, Black
Lady. The same way. I met, when my baby's mother, you know what I'm saying? When I first met her, I put her on the pedestal. And then one day, we're driving down the street and she wants to do some car action. So, we done pulled over and, went into this back of this apartment complex and we start getting busy. And then right in the middle of getting busy, I start asking, I'm like, who the hell did she do this shit with? And I get upset because I'm like, you ain't never done this with me before, so why the hell all of a sudden this is gonna come out of your head? And I just stopped and got pissed off, and she was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Yo,
But
I don't know who the hell
sometimes,
you done did this with you, but
sometimes we
I'm
be
not
caught up
liking
in the
it."
moment. That's the thing.
And
Or sometimes we be in this mood to where I'm gonna try this tonight. See if you
Mhm.
like it.
and peep
But
this,
Black,
Tam.
here's
And
the
peep
thing: where was
this is what.
y'all's mindset? Where was your where was your woman's mindset at the time? Well, y'all just
It
talking
ain't even
about
that
something
deep.
that turned her
Guy's
on?
just a human.
You know what I'm saying? What was the conversation before? You were saying she said, "Hey, let's do this."
Nah. Rhoda, and peep it though. Peep it. This is the thing y'all need to peep. When she really exposed, like, this is why most women don't say shit. Because
Mhm.
now
Yep.
she like,
Yep.
okay, you know what? Fuck
That's
it.
a
I'm
good
I
point.
comfortable. I love
can I
this
teach
guy.
you something?
Let me tell
Right.
you something. And then you like, who you do this with? Oh, this with. And you crash Bandicoot. And then now it teaches her, like, this is why I don't tell y'all. This is why I'm telling y'all I don't want to do this. This is why I disguise like I don't want it that nasty. I'm a
Yeah,
good,
you
clean
can't
girl in
handle
the
the
Christian.
truth. You
You
can't
can't
handle it.
handle the truth because once she said, "Hey
Well,
man, pull this bad boy, I'm about to do something
well,
wild."
see, it's not that we.
You ain't never did this with me.
Well, see, that's the thing. See, we can handle the truth if, you, as they said, if I met you that way. Like, okay, if I met you in Sasua, you know what I'm saying, and me and you done started having a relationship,
Right.
and then all of a sudden you start breaking out the
No,
freaky
assume
stuff.
No,
Guess
all
what?
Black Cleaner.
assume
I'm
all
Sometimes
women.
accepting
Listen,
that.
women
listen.
have to
Assume
get
all
comfortable
women
to
do
do
that. No,
certain
no,
things.
exactly. And
D-Kurt
assume
just
all
said
women
it.
are like that
I was
because
just
they're
about to say that.
human. They're just
D-Kurt just
human.
said it. I like that shit. D-Kurt just said it.
There's
They're
certain
human.
things I have
Okay.
to
I'm
wait
like,
to do
oh,
because I don't want you to
over.
think I'm just nasty and out here doing it to
Exactly.
everybody.
What things
And
are
like
those?
what Tam? Like he thought. When
Exactly.
she actually said, "Hey, let me show you the true
No,
me,"
real
it was
quick,
like,
real quick.
and again, it's just humans. They're humans. Humanize women, and you'll be good, man. They take shits in toilets. They do all that. Like humanize them. Once you do
I
that,
was just gonna
then
say
you're
that.
winning.
Charlie,
Yeah, so
what's
if you're in a
going on with
hotel
the
with
old
her and
Not
folks
she
just
home
that.
she
today?
gone
I
for
can
30
tell. I
minutes.
can
Everybody
tell you
apparently out
something.
here putting it down, you know. Bro, come on, you know you got back pain. Stop it. You
Who
know?
got back? Who got back pain?
Yeah,
Shut
you know,
up. Your balls
I
ain't even
be putting it
dropped yet.
No.
down. You know,
Right. Yeah. Shout
what,
out to D-Kurt.
you do the
Hey,
WWE moves. You go from the top rope straight inside. I bet you
Yeah,
do
come
that
on.
too, right?
Who is
Man.
this
Come
talking, man?
on, bro.
You sound
Well,
like
here's
one of
the
them.
here's the
Come
thing.
on, bro.
hey,
You sound
catch
like
me.
one of them
It's
honey
called
pack
being
Real
kids.
quick, man.
seasoned.
Let me
Come
say this
on,
right
bro.
fast.
What's up
Called
with
being
these?
Those are two
seasoned.
things that I learned. Let me say
We
this
are
right fast. Hold on,
vets.
right fast. Those are two things that I learned as a lad. You know what I mean?
Legit.
Is for one, the number one objective is to make a woman comfortable when she come into your space because that's how you could get. That's the keys to where you get what you want. And for two, she gotta know that you could keep a secret. She'll let you into the garden and really goddamn it show you. Like from what Black Cleaner just said, what I gathered from that, when she showed her true self, he shunned her, and he more than likely never got a chance to see her true self again after that. You gotta welcome it.
I didn't want to. That was my baby mama. That it's just like you said. I mean, what's
So
his
you
name?
changed up on her.
D.L.
Yeah,
Hughley
you
said,
changed up on her.
you kissing my daughter with that mouth.
Yes,
That's
but
really
she's
what
a
it was
human,
about. I
bro.
mean, there's the chicks I got on the pedestal, and then there's the chick I got in the street. And I didn't want the two to be mixed. I don't
She a
commingle
human,
funds.
bro. She a
Nah,
human.
and then with that being said, too, y'all, let me say this. KB is our resident youngin, and Black Cleaner is our resident lover boy. You know what I mean?
And
So
KB's
you
balls
got
haven't dropped.
Yeah,
yeah,
KB. And first of all, KB, hold on, young buck. When you come in the room, young buck, talking about our backs and all this other stuff, listen here,
right.
you honey pack YN, you need to sit in line and wait for your time.
You
You know
know he
what a
good if
fact
he
is
be getting
until
those
like
honey pack.
Now, I don't even know what it is. I just heard it.
I know what it is, and that's crazy that they have to even go there with that. You know, I don't get what you young guys have to use something extra. I ain't never had a problem.
you young guys.
It ain't,
Not I.
It's all them soy products.
There's something going on in the
Not
blood.
I.
That's that
I
human,
never,
the
I ain't never
HGH in the milk.
at the age you guys are talking about honey packs and this, that, and the, I ain't never had that problem at that age. I don't have that problem now at 58.
I mean,
don't know
we
what
gonna
products,
sit here
video
and pretend like
games,
Viagra wasn't for like a whole
Netflix.
generation of boomers. Come on, bro.
Nah, we use Dr. Sebi natural. We use the roots. We use the roots, brother. Burdock. Burdock.
Mama Wanna.
Listen, beetroot, watermelon, and some ginger. You good? Go ahead and eat that up.
Charlie used Brugal.
That's that white man stuff, you know.
And then if you really old school, all you need is some gin and juice. That's called naughty head. That shit, it will be numb.
And Ronan, what the Asians have? They be having that tiger. They be having that tire.
Not
Asians
tiger,
got their
Tiger
own.
bomb is what it's called, or something like that. I done heard
No,
of
that's
they
a
use
muscle
ginseng
thing.
and something else. They use ginseng and something else.
I use all
Yeah,
of them.
It's
ginseng
something
or
that
something like that.
they used to talk about it in the other group. It was something that you rub on you and shit like that. I was like, man, that shit sound like that shit gonna make you have a heart attack or some shit.
No, it works though. It works.
I can believe it.
The other night, I took a shot of Mama Wanna, and I was sitting up here feeling crazy.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, that shit is. Yeah, tinctures and like I was talking about with Dr. Sebi. There's a lot of things. Herbs.
Look at that. Look how much you need
Stop
just
cleaning.
for a fraction. Look how much you need. Look what you gotta do. And
That's
you
natural, boy. That's natural, boy.
Look what you got. You see
I
me?
just told you I ain't got to do a thing.
Well,
I'm
I
50.
That's natural, boy. That's burdock root,
so,
boy. What
you know all the
about that?
techniques. I'm just saying. You know.
Well, remember, KB be
elberry
hanging
root.
out with the poppies. Remember, he said he hung out with the poppies.
One thing too. Listen, yeah, not just that. This young brother didn't even know what dingleberries was, and I'm not even sure I could use that on YouTube. But remember, he said it was something completely different. So we can only take so much what this young buck say. Like, he's still hunching out here. He ain't getting no real draws. He hunching. You know what I mean? He climbing through windows.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, I would get my ass beat, and you know, I went in there, and the gooch. I wasn't really eating the ham. Like, bro, get out of here. Come on. What's
And
wrong?
look, you brought it up though.
But now, okay, KB.
Come on,
Nobody said nothing about getting salad tossed until KB came up on the panel.
Exactly.
That's what he want to talk about.
It's an example. You know what I'm saying? It's an example. Like,
Ever since we had that discussion, he been thinking.
Nobody used that example though. Nobody on this panel used that example until you came up on the panel.
Man, watch. You guys were
Kirk.
you guys
Wait a minute.
they know that they're
KB.
damn one.
Yeah, I'm feeling bad for your generation.
I'm about to go to bed. Y'all got anything else you want to ask me? I'm in the bed already. No? Okay. Charlie?
Were you talking to us, Tam?
No, I'm just talking to myself.
Yeah, nah, you good, Tim. You done
I
told
didn't
them
hear
too
you
much
for
now.
some-
Their head done blown.
I'm just trying to help them out. That's it.
They don't want to hear it. They don't want it.
Well, then they can just. I
Keep
guess.
losing. Yep.
Sorry about that. We got a second dog here at the house. One of the puppies. He's sick like the other one is, so I'd probably take him to the vet. But the first one right here, is doing a lot better.
I was wondering what you had in your hand.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
Look at, Charlie like dogs.
Yeah, I'm a dog man. I love animals. Like, I've never been to the zoo as an adult. I think they're inhumane.
We can tell.
Like, you want to go? Yeah.
I
don't.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
I like
I don't
animals,
like zoos either.
but I don't wish anything bad for them. But I don't really like taking care of a whole bunch of animals, including the dogs we have at the house and the ones on the street. That's a total of 33 dogs. And we got another dog that's actually sick, so we're gonna have to take that to the vet. So it can become very expensive. It can come expensive. It's luckily it's cheaper here in Thailand.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, that's a great deed that you're doing all together, though. So shout out to you for that. But yeah, no, I think the conversation that we had tonight, that we're having tonight, is definitely, I think it's definitely could help a lot of people out. Even within myself, even though if I'm being honest, I haven't heard too much that I didn't know already, but it's always great to hear it from a woman's perspective. Because
Sorry,
let's be
Charlie.
honest, what you mean?
Because y'all supposed to be talking about Pookies in the travel space.
Well, yeah, now we all men at the end of the we're human at the end of the day. And
Yeah, I'm not a man.
Yeah, that's why I say we're human at the end of the day. And I think that's more educational for a lot of these people because, like I say, it's just like every man on here is nobody gonna tell you, man, I'm garbage in the bedroom, man. I need to get better. Everybody gonna say the man, I'm putting it down and all of that shit.
And then the ones you need to stay away from.
The P technique, they in there for 15 minutes, 15 to 10 minutes. That's how you know you did it. Like, come on.
15 to 10.
Right, you know what I mean. All right,
it ain't even go up. It went down. It went down.
Oh.
Damn. So, but yeah, no, I think it's to learn though. He
do need that honey pack. He doing 15 to 10.
Yeah.
Hey B, you need to watch the tutorial. The tutorial says that it's at least 500 pumps. If you ain't doing 500 pumps, give it up. Okay, minimum.
That's why dudes be doing push-ups every day.
Damn.
Ronan say, damn.
Exactly.
I couldn't even.
What you?
That's crazy.
Charlie is reevaluating his life.
Right? Is that a real thing, Cleaner? You just
saying stuff.
No, just because I'm reliving some of my experiences, believe it or not.
Cleaner got it from the textbook.
That's a lot of work.
Well, if you're a big man, you need to at least hold yourself up. You don't want to crush you.
All I'm saying is, hey, as long as she ain't giving you that starfish action, then she should be working with that 500 pumps. You shouldn't be having to pump 500 on your own.
500 is a lot.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know where that statistic came from.
Well,
that's unbelievable.
He's making love too, though, so keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, that's Cleaner. That's Cleaner.
Yeah, that's different. Like 400 pumps is not love. It's only got to be 500.
Man, ain't no 400 pumps necessary. I got an OG. I call him like the OG of this game. It's not me. It's him. His seduction abilities is super high. Like, I'm good at investing. I'm pretty good at seduction. He's extremely well at it. Like, extremely. Like, he just talked to women and they climax. Like, that's how high he is in the construct of how he knows what to do and how I be just shutting up, listening to him like, damn, and seeing what he does. So, again, it's not always, I need 500 pumps. Again, it's a skill set. It's literally a skill set, no different than any other skill set that you can have. Seduction is a big thing, and it plays a big role in that. And so if you could build up your skill set in that arena, just like you go to the gym,
I got a real question right
you'll
there.
be able to do things like that.
I can tell you for a fact, sometimes it's just your voice.
Yeah, just real quick, OTO. Hold on, Ronan. Let me just ask this real question. Why was Ronan over there, like, pumping his chest like you was talking about him right there? When you said, I got an OG that could talk to him and make him pump. Ronan was looking, I was like, oh, okay, Ronan putting it down like that.
I've done it. But the whole thing is, I've done it, and that's why I added too. Sometimes it's just the tone of your voice. And women start tripping off.
That's literally what I just said. The tone, the way you smell, the way you look
Your
at,
There you
like
go.
touch,
the way you look at her.
It
your
starts vibrating.
But some of y'all be
your
messing
face.
it up and you look like a creep. That's the problem.
Damn.
So I creep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got a question.
let themselves go and shit. You know what I'm saying? Be looking mad different.
But we can all agree that
My girl
no,
don't need that. My girl don't need that. Now your girl
That's
still like
crazy.
6-packs. Your girl still like all that shit. Don't try to confuse yourself. Motherfuckers be delusional as hell. Man, my girl don't like that no more. I mean, she like my teddy bear yogi ass looking. Like, come on, man. Your girl don't like the V taper. She don't
Well,
like the
here's the
six
thing.
packs no
Here's the thing.
more.
I'm not advocating for either. No, what I will say is this. Heavy D had a large following. Ted,
Bro,
no, who's that?
why you trying to be Heavy D? You ain't got
What's
to
the
be
other
that.
dude?
He
No,
had
no, no.
clout
I'm just
too.
getting it. I like say I'm over here because I am one of those dudes. But who is the dude with the Barry White? They love to tear
Ruben
come
Studdard,
on
huh?
now.
You're a teddy bear, huh?
Bro, it was probably
No,
clout, not just teddy bear in
Ruben Studdard
itself.
was a lame. I'm talking about if you go in the club and you see goddamn it Barry White in that mother, you can be like, that nigga get hold. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
but
You can,
Charlie, if all things are the same, and then you say teddy bear vibe or 6-pack on the same thing, they're gonna choose the 6-pack. Just come on, are we gonna be smart about this? We're gonna be logical humans and men. We're logical creatures. Okay, all things being the same.
Saying, okay,
Teddy bear
you
or
got
6-pack.
bow-legged Lou. You got not bow-legged Lou. Who's the full force crew and Teddy?
Teddy
you
Black
got
Lena?
full force, and you got what's his name? Barry White. Who you gonna choose, Sam?
Neither one.
Barry White or full force?
Sam, he's talking to you.
Who's Pool
I
Porter?
think she's out.
Mute right now.
You don't know who Full Force is?
Full force.
Yeah.
Remember House
That was
Party?
back in the 80s.
The two muscle-bound
Yeah,
dudes
no,
from House Party?
Okay. That bro took it back to the early 90s. I'm like, damn, I had to go in the memory bank for that.
The only
Yeah, for
one I
sure, for
heard
sure.
of
But
is
I know
Barry White.
OTO.
I'm thinking of Lisa.
I get what you're saying about OTO for sure.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
But yeah, no, and I would agree. Like, just say just like men have almost a common a beauty standard, which I would say like even the common woman beauty standard, like for America, it's not really mine. Like say me being from the deep, kind of like our women more curvaceous and things of that nature. But I get what you're saying. When it comes to men, women got probably a universal standard, and I'm sure it's not the heavy D type. So I get it.
Women
Everybody
go for money.
has their own preference, what they like and what they don't like.
I said women.
Yeah, everybody like a Rolls Royce, but some people got to settle for a Pinto too, though. So there's that.
A pinto bean?
There she
He's
is.
talking
Now
about
she's
the car.
talking.
Oh,
No,
something
we
happened?
yeah,
No,
we
I just
asked you a
received
question.
this long text from a dude and I didn't want to read it. And I was like, what are you talking about?
But the question was full force or what was it, Barry White or body type?
Who's full force?
That's
Damn.
back in the day with Lisa.
Yeah, y'all gotta update that shit, man. That shit.
Right. He picked
Give me somebody relevant.
Reggie Douglas
Yeah,
or
relevant, man.
Harriet Tubman. Like,
Harriet Tubman.
I like that. Somebody
all right. How about Derek Jackson versus Barry White? How's that?
I don't know what Barry White looks like either.
Yeah, Tam, it was basically like dad bod or 6-packs. That's basically what it was.
It depends because I don't. See, y'all gonna make me give away another thing.
No, go ahead and do it because I already know what the truth is. They need to know.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Well,
I
I'm
already
just
know what
talking
the
about
truth is.
like a dude that is. How do I say this? From my experience, dudes that have the 6-pack that are ripped, that take all them supplements, they suck in bed. They suck. Real bad. Real bad.
I heard other females say that too.
And then I mean, there's other stuff that I'm not going to mention on here,
I
but
mean, they could just be
Yeah,
so
yeah.
vain that you should be happy that you got them in the bed.
nah, they suck.
Like,
They can't
I think
even
what she's gonna
because of
say in
all
the
the.
next one is like almost like a universal thing that what people know, whether it's true or not. I think it's a universal thing. But I
Be,
could be.
but all the
Go ahead.
supplements
Universal
they're
thing
on,
that
they
guys with
can't
six
even.
pack.
It won't even like. It's like a. This is gonna be explicit. It's like a hard soft. It's not. It's not even worth it.
Semi
Like for
soft.
what?
It's
It's not
testosterone.
hard and it's not soft.
Semi soft.
No, not on steroids.
It's
I'm talking about
definitely
just supplements in general. Like if you take anything, like
really?
just the ones that be in the gym like that, they suck in bed.
We just
I'm
said
not
he
talking
had a
about
six
forming
pack.
around
I
you
don't. We don't
being
know
I
if he's
know,
in
but
the
I'm
gym
just
or
I'm
not.
talking about most of the guys that have I'm thinking like that
Yeah, you're talking about guys
extreme.
on roids.
yeah,
Just
But
you
most
got
people, like
most
people
of the
with six packs,
guys
are not
most of the
gymless.
guys that aren't well, you can't be like floppy either because then you're gonna be breathing on me hard.
It's just six packs. If he just had like an athletic body in front of it, it'd
you
just
know
be
what
like
you're saying in
on
mind right now.
aesthetics.
A woman
Well,
don't want
if
a
you have an
flappy
athletic
pappy
body,
or two pump chump.
they'd be it just depends on the guy, honestly.
I can tell
And
you
how
something.
big the
If
it
you
just
don't know the
depends.
dude and he's sweating all over your ass, I know you ain't
Oh,
all
I
for
see. I
that.
don't like that. That happened to me once. This dude was real tall and he had a dad bod and his belly was bouncing and I didn't like that.
See, it's worse. It's worse if that was true. Like imagine that, right? You got the dad bod or the teddy bod,
But
and he sucks in bed,
it just
or the
depends.
six
But then
pack
the
and he
ones
suck
that
in
are like
bed.
super
So you
ripped,
see what
like
I'm saying?
their bones be in your thigh.
So
That
It
then
be,
hurts
now,
be
if he
more
too.
said
belly
six
than
pack
D.
athletic,
So that's why it
I'm
just
like,
depends on who it is and getting to know your person.
cat. And then she's speaking, it's womanese, so it's cat.
Oh
Like
my
at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
Woman,
cat.
a duck.
He said cap. Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I
gotta put that in
because
there.
believe it or not, but believe it or
No,
not,
go
for
ahead,
me,
Charlie.
I'd like say a woman that a dudes that look like that look at that's extremely skinny is a turn off for me. Like
Yeah,
I
but
could
them
picture her
skinny
sitting on
ones
my
be
lap
hitting
with
it
her ankle
hardest.
bone.
I gotta chime in here too because I feel like this is kind of my territory.
Say
See,
it
what
again.
Bye.
I
First you
feel
said
like
We
it's
have
my
our
grandma.
territory,
territory a
young
little bit.
man,
Okay, I
Go
agree
ahead,
young
Charlie.
sir.
with the dude who was talking about the V taper. I agree with him. You know, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, it's gonna be a little controversial, but the women who are like, oh, I'm okay with a dad bod, I'm okay with this, I'm okay with that. Again, it's their last year on the contract. They're coming off a
Mm-hmm.
knee injury. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they're an aging superstar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you.
That's
Y'all
crazy.
So
smell that?
And guess
I'll leave it at that.
and
Y'all
guess
hear the
what?
shit
And they
coming out
just
of his mouth? Y'all
You know
smell that?
and they just pulled away from
the
McDonald's.
23-year-old who has her whole life ahead of her, bro.
She ain't saying
At
that
least in
bullshit.
the United States in this day and age, man, she wants a certain aesthetic look to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what I've seen.
And you
That's what
forgot
I've
she
seen.
was coming from and you forgot to say
Yeah.
she was coming from McDonald's. Exactly.
I'm not gonna say they're coming from McDonald's. I'm just saying, after that knee injury,
I'm
they
messing.
can't. The jump shot ain't right anymore. So they gotta go into their bag like LeBron or something. They're not as athletic as they used to be. So they gotta use the jump shot. They can't just come in and just dunk the ball. So that's how it is for older people.
What's a
Well,
jump shot?
not all older people, but you know what I'm saying.
You
It ain't
never
work.
been old though. How you know
That's
though,
what I'm
man?
saying. Young dudes be talking all kind of head, but they don't even know what it took to get here, and then they don't even know the experience after you're here. It's not the
Right.
same, bro. It's not
He
the
the
same,
one
bro.
got it. He's smelling her panties when she go to the bathroom. He taking a deep whiff of
But
her
keep on
panties
believing
talking
that hype
about
while you're young.
old
Keep
dude.
on believing that hype.
They got to turn on the copium. They got, they got to turn on the cope. It's like, no, that's not true. He really wants me. With my God, how it is. She really wants me. Look at her face. She really wants me for that. That's what they got to do. I mean, it's fine, but it's like I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Once they reach that
Thank you.
25-year-old plus, then they like, all right, nigga. I mean, you got a job. I can fuck with you, but like when they got their whole life ahead of you, 21 in that dorm, they got no bills, nothing to worry about. Man, you know, it's
They're gonna be like, no sir, no sirree, no
yeah.
sirree.
I mean, all you gotta see is just go on Instagram with 6'7" the great or 6'6" the great, whoever that guy is.
Yeah, once they see shit like that, they just fold. Now,
Huh?
of course, because it's rare too. Like, yeah, you
But
spit
here's the
you
thing:
spitting
do you
facts.
think 6'7" or
They about to
6'8"?
young buck you.
Listen, do you think 6'7" or 6'8" when he gets to 50, that's gonna change any, regardless of what his body looks like? He's a big dude. Women just like feeling fucking safe. I'm 6'2" and a half. I'm 275 pounds, but I got fucking 65-inch shoulders with a 42-inch waist. With a 42-inch waist, believe me, any woman that crawls up with me feels safe as fuck. I don't have to have a six-pack. I'm big as hell.
You know
Six
what,
pack
Ronnie, you
feel
right.
is good. We can just say that. I don't think we
just
gotta.
from a feeling,
It don't mean other forms of bodies ain't appropriate. It's just to say, girls like six packs. Like, what the fuck? Are we gonna be delusional at this bitch? Like,
yeah,
girls
no,
like
we're not. But
serious.
I'm just chiming
Or
in
just
on
off
what
the rip.
Ronan said because he really got a point. Like, say when a chick go to sleep next to you, hugging your arm, laying on your arm, she feels safe. You know what I mean? Like she feel protected.
Yeah,
and a lot of women,
but again,
that's what they
you gotta do context because just because you got a fucking belly and shit don't mean you look strong. Like you could just have you never seen a skinny pregnant dude?
No, believe me, I know some big dudes that
Skinny
ate
pregnant?
small. Yeah.
Or then you bulky, but you short.
Tupac.
You look like a
Tupac
crab.
was 165.
Yeah.
Listen, Charlie,
Tupac was Tupac too.
Like,
Tupac had a lot of clout.
Listen, you guys are Ray Allen on the 2013, 2012 Miami Heat. You know,
wow.
You shoot a great three. You get in that corner, you find your spot, and you splash it, and you help your team win championship. But
I got guys. I got guys.
Like, you can't come in like LeBron and just bang and just
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, KB.
At the time.
Yeah, but here's the thing, KB. You're not even LeBron. You're Bronny. You only
okay, Bobby Hill.
You're not even supposed to be in this league.
He said
you're not supposed to be here, sir.
Even if I'm Bronny,
no, he's Bobby Hill. That's who he is. That's who KB is. Bobby Hill. God damn it, Bobby.
You know?
Like I'm still here.
It took us old dudes to stick around for you to goddamn go ahead. My bad.
I said I'm still here. I'm just eating.
Hey, pull up that picture.
No, take your time.
Pull up.
Okay, I thought that was X-Pac picture.
No, that's a brother. That's right there. That's me. All I'm saying is you can't always stay like that. You're gonna age. You're gonna have body aches. You're gonna get injured. You get what I'm saying? But trust me, whether I was that size or the size I am now, ain't no woman ever complained about not feeling safe or protected.
And it's also about being active. You could be
And I'm
getting
just
bigger as you get older.
And I've told people before. I mean, you're talking about a European height weight standard. You got Samoans that are big as fuck. You got different type of ethnic groups and genetic groups and stereotypes that ain't always going to be lean and mean like that. It doesn't mean that not a rhino can't whoop a lion's ass if a rhino ran up on them in the wild. You know what I'm saying? So get the fuck out of here with that shit. Everybody ain't got to be small. Anybody got to be tapered, but you do have to be healthy.
Be coping, bro.
You do have to be healthy. That's the point. That's the whole point about the Dr. Sabi thing and everything else. You ain't gonna shrink down to what you used to be, especially if you started lifting weights. You ain't gonna never replace the gains that you had. You had to do a lot of work, but ain't no football player gonna ever shrink back down to what they used to be after they get done playing football. And it just ain't gonna happen. Body types are body types.
Yo, pull up David Goggins.
Yeah. Well, I know David Goggins, the SEAL. I know who he is. But that ain't for everybody. That's what I'm saying. One thing works for one.
Nobody's saying it is for everybody. Nobody said it was. Right. The only thing that was said is girls like six pack. Then we turned into this whole coping thing where it was like, no, they don't. Like, look, bro, it's cool. I'm
Who
gonna be
said
old
no?
one
They
day and I'm
don't
gonna say it
though.
too.
Okay, but six
Nobody
packs are only
said
good
nobody
I
for
was not
one
a
thing
cat.
when it comes to a
And
girl.
then we
So
went to steroid junkies. Like, what are we talking
Nobody
about?
said
All
they
things
didn't
being
like
equal.
six packs to look at, but do they want to be with one? That's the other thing.
six
Well,
packs
just
are
want
only
to
good
know,
for
Okay,
like,
one
guys,
No,
thing.
we don't. I
real
just said
quick.
the
Hold
It
on.
was just on that.
Hold on real fast. We got a woman on here that says six packs are only good for one thing. So aren't you guys interested to know her thoughts on it?
What the one thing is? Yes.
No.
He said
she
no.
almost got the
This nigga
league.
woman is. She capping.
Girl, shut up.
Like,
She almost got the league. Come on.
For showing off.
Leave it alone. Let it talk. Let it
Please
talk.
answer the question.
Look
I
at the shaming.
definitely
Look
want
at
to
the
know.
coping.
Talk
Look at
your
the
shit,
shaming
Tam.
and the
For the
coping, bro. But
foreplay.
go ahead, Black
Talk
Clint.
your
All right, go
shit,
ahead,
Tam.
Tam.
For the
Enlighten us,
for sure.
please.
I just said it.
Foreplay.
Go ahead.
What was it?
Six packs for foreplay.
Oh, for the yeah.
Foreplay.
See?
Well, shit.
It's something y'all don't even do. So there
I
we
get a
go.
6-pack
At
of
least-
Corona and get some foreplay.
Nah.
See?
The girl sit on top of you and she you
rubbing
know.
them 6-packs.
Yeah.
Bro, come on, man.
No.
See, that's what I'm saying.
No.
Now,
Yeah,
While
no,
she's kissing you,
you got a point there. Like some
but that's it. It's no problem.
I
Doesn't mean
couldn't
you
hear
can't
you.
get
I think you
girls.
went mute.
Doesn't mean
I
the
think
guy
you
with the
muted,
6-pack
OT.
need to be married. No. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just ain't yelling.
I
at
don't.
Okay. Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you.
I was supposed to be off a long time ago.
I think that's my computer. I think I'm just delayed.
Go ahead, Oscar.
Now you schooling a lot of these old
No,
and
no.
young
Oh,
cats.
no.
You know what I mean? You schooling them, and we know this ain't for OTO. This for his friend. You know what I mean? It ain't for him. It's for his friend. So yeah, no, you schooling a lot of them, and I agree. I agree because I have been in situations to where I've been in a situation to where a female I'm like, nah, that ain't. I'm not that body type to where nah. So yeah, nah, I can contest to that part, but it was more or less a foreplay type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And where did the other? What was that? 8 of them go when we was young, wasn't it? 12 play.
What?
Didn't R. Kelly have the whole 12 play thing? 12
Yeah.
play. Didn't he? What? Was that just me? Is that a Mandela effect? That was
You got it
before
right.
the nasty R. Kelly. This was back when he had the headphones on in the leather suit dancing and shit. That's what I'm talking about. Back then.
Hey,
Come
let
in
me-
my
let me-
room,
let me-
I'm fun too.
Maybe
There
Get the
you
word.
go.
maybe this is an old.
Okay.
Maybe this is an old thing. I don't know. I'm just asking a question. Does anybody play music anymore?
Of course.
Of
Doing
course,
Aaron
something
Hall.
else?
Yeah.
Now wait.
See,
Let me ask a young buck. Young buck. Do y'all play music?
What do you mean by play? Like instruments or what?
No,
Do you,
he plays
Whatever,
what's his
whatever.
name?
Whatever
NBA
you
Young
play.
Boy.
If
That's what
you
he
play
plays.
nothing, if you play hip hop, well,
yeah. I know all
No, he
the.
played Dungeons and Dragons. He a young nerd.
Oh yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, he did say that on live. He said that's one of his he plays the Dungeons and Dragons theme song when he be getting into it.
oh,
What?
he did say that.
I ain't even say that, bruh. You know what? Want to know what I said? I said I got
Go
this
ahead.
movie that I like called Dune, and I play it every time because I think it's a great movie. I ain't saying nothing about Dungeons and Dragons.
You said Doom is a great
Dude,
movie.
yeah. He ain't got
plays that
no
when
Usher, no
he's up in it.
nothing.
You just say Dune or Doom?
Dune, man. The Netflix joints, the Dune, Dune, right?
That's
Ron is
hilarious,
old too,
ain't
so
it?
you know he thinking about the
No,
computer
Dune
games.
is Dune, the
That's what I
original
was
movie
thinking
was a badass movie. I have to give him that, but
What about Interstellar? You play that?
I liked it. I liked it. Interstellar just made me feel depressed after it because it was more like I watched it the first.
That
I
is
never
true.
watched it. I watched it the first time while I was in Colombia, and I'm like, dang, bro, that shit kind of sad a little bit. Everybody
Well, I
died.
guess everybody just do the Netflix and chill thing. So Netflix is playing in
Danny,
the
I think the
background.
proper term, he said, I think that the actual song seems like you're ready. The actual song
Nope, I
Seems
got a
Like You're
YouTube
Ready
playlist.
by R. Kelly. But But KB, he probably get down to the opening of Game of Thrones. That's his shit. You know what I mean?
You know it's a good song,
I can see that. That's his shit.
Charlie. A good
He
song
listen to
for
folklore.
Go ahead, Tam. What's a good song?
if she like, what's it gonna do? Slob on the knob type thing. A good song to do that is Tory Lane's Slow Grind.
Are y'all taking notes? Y'all taking notes? Tory Lane, Slow Grind.
Let her do that. Let her do that during that song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got a song for you.
Actually, any Tory Lane's, but that's my favorite one.
Go ahead, old school. What song you got? You got some Bobby Womack?
No. It's a girl called Akila, right? I think her name is Akila. You ever heard that song? We're just putting in my mouth.
No, that's not Aquila.
Yeah, that's that old school stuff. Yeah,
that's Macanelli. Macanelli.
I know the song you
How you gonna call him old? And look, you know the song too, Cleaner.
Because it was in the 90s.
I heard they don't call you Cleaner for no reason.
He be playing MTV videos, I guess. So you know, he
Charlie, you can add that song to your playlist with O Te Voy a Chingar.
Let me get my phone.
Don't play it. You gonna get them copyrighted like they did Misha with Elmo.
Yeah. I just had to make sure that I was on the right one. It's added to the playlist.
You gonna like that one better than Raul Alejandro.
See, you know what? It's the feel of that song, though. You know
I
what
know.
I mean? Like,
and guess who turned you on to the feel of that song? I did. I'm not gonna steer you astray.
You want to hear a song that a female put me on, and she put me on, like, say, damn near in the moment. And I guess it's a popular song, but it wasn't until she played it I really started hearing it. But it's because I listened to the original song. I didn't even know it was a remix song. A female put me on that, like, in the moment. Yeah. That's why I played it for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You got to get your game up. You got to get your game. Well, if you're messing with younger chicks, like this chick probably about 32, 33. I know. And shout out to my brother, goddamn it, sick, man. I'm sick, man. She was 32. Like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? But yeah, no. Like, I think music can really set the mood. I love listening to music. So yeah,
it keeps me in rhythm for that 500 pumps.
Man, get out of here with all that.
You know what? I think that kind of played out. Females generally be talking about dudes that's trying to have sex on beat and shit.
Nah, Tory Lane Slow Grind, do that to the beat. I'm telling you. Have her do
there
that
you go. See. Thank you, Tam.
You ain't listening to her. She said for the woman. Listen, she said for the woman to do it to that beat.
Yes.
And she said BJ. She didn't say he was doing nothing.
Yeah. For your listening pleasure, do it. Have her do it to the beat.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Once again, that's the difference between me and a lot of guys. I heard what you said, but I felt the way you said it. You know what I mean?
What you talking about?
I felt like, say, it was a little upbeat in the way that you said it. Yeah.
Because I enjoy it. What you mean? If I like you, I'm doing that. What you mean? What you mean?
Have you done the grapefruit trick?
I don't need no damn grapefruit.
That sounds painful to me.
Wouldn't that hurt though? Because grapefruit is citrus.
It's an acid. It's a
no. You put what you do is you put the hole in the middle of the grapefruit and you slide it.
I know, but what if you like? What if that would hurt? Like if you have a little cut or you just shave?
No, it doesn't. It feels good. Oh, yeah, it feels excellent.
Well, why can't she just lick her hands and use her hands?
That's crazy. Because it's cold. It's the different. Or you can use
She
some ice
can just
cubes.
brush her teeth and use
And if they
Listerine.
put
What
it
you
in the
mean?
microwave too
No, we're talking
long,
about
it's
the
gonna
ice cubes, not the Listerine.
Okay, she can have ice in her mouth too.
Yeah, that. I mean, yeah,
Ain't
that
that
works.
what Ply said? Something about ice? Do with ice?
Y'all getting
Yeah,
real.
ice or ice cream, but
Not ice cream.
the grapefruit. Yeah, yeah. I
I'd
highly
rather
recommend you all try that one.
I'd rather spin on it, lick my hands, and do it than a grapefruit.
Oh, I'm not complaining. No, I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm
I ain't
just
complaining.
saying. Because what if you don't have a grapefruit? Or what if they out of them at the store? Because everybody else using grapefruits. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, that's just letting you know that it's in high demand. You should try it.
The
I'ma
question
eat a
is
grapefruit.
why you need a grapefruit.
And let's just do this, guys. If we're going to the grocery store, of all things to assist with that, that's what you're getting out of the grocery store, grapefruit?
Bro, y'all see that? Look how we falling. We beating our meat with fruits and vegetables now. Beating our meat with fruits and vegetables. Look at that.
I'm done with y'all.
That's normal. That's normal.
Yes,
said
I agree with you.
vegetables.
B, I
Poke a
agree
hole
with
in a watermelon and
Listen,
go to town.
listen. Hey, B, I agree with you. I ain't never had to sink so low as to use a fruit. Aside if I was using one on her.
She's using the grapefruit on you, numbnuts.
I don't want it. I'm sorry. I'll use some whipped cream,
At
some
this
chocolate,
point,
some honey, but I don't need all that.
go,
Nothing to
Again,
listen,
all
at
you
this
need
point,
is some spit in your hands, and it's like the same
I
thing.
thought you
it's
were
some
Mr.
dumb
I'm
P.
just saying, it's just some way to, spicing it up. Because I mean,
No,
if
I
she's just
got you. I
using that
got you,
over
cleaner.
and
But I
over
ain't
and
gonna be.
over
Look,
again,
you gonna be in the
and
heat
you
of a
go on
moment and
to
have to stop to go get a grapefruit.
Black
no,
Killer,
you bring that along with the rest of your toys. You put that in the doctor's bag. You
Okay,
know what
so
I'm
what
saying?
if
When
you
you
in
go
the
on your
car?
trip.
You gonna keep grapefruits in the car?
If you're going on
hey,
a
them
trip,
motherfuckers gonna be molding and shit. You don't no,
if
you
you
don't
go, okay, when I went to Myrtle Beach for the first time with my girl of 9 years, she stopped at Whole Foods and got a grapefruit on our way to Myrtle Beach. And it was the best weekend I ever had. I'll just say that. I'll never forget the grapefruit trip.
Reminiscing and shit.
Huh?
I mean, wait, Black Killer, you ever heard of the squash technique? You cut them
Never.
open and then you beat your meat with
This
it,
nigga fucking
and then
with you.
you just boil it and make soup. You know?
I don't do no singles. I don't play singles
This
with
topic
vegetables.
is starting to go downhill. We're us
Hey,
keeping it clean into. Now we're getting into the
it's going
geeky
too
freaky
far.
stuff.
Y'all out of
KB said
control.
you
What the
heard of the
heck?
squash technique.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Y'all are out of control.
Y'all nasty.
For real.
Jackson
Y'all
KB.
make my stomach hurt.
he will O'Shea Do Jackson say he will enroll in self-capitalization university. That's what O'Shea Do Jackson say. So shout out to the squash trick or whatever the hell he just said. But listen, if it's me and I say I'm going to the grocery store with that in mind, I'm not even thinking about no squash. I'm going by the whipped cream aisle. I'm going by the chocolate aisle, the fruit roll-up aisle, maybe some Strawberries.
But you also gotta be careful with that stuff on a woman though, because you can mess up her pH
Flora.
balance too.
Yep, exactly.
Honey is
Gotta
all
keep it
natural.
alkaline.
Hold
And then
up.
next time y'all gonna be like, oh, she stank. Well, it's
Let
your
me say
fault.
this. Let me say this. Honey is all natural. There ain't nothing that's gonna fuck up your body with some honey.
So is blood, all natural, and it's still gonna mess it up.
Well, honey is considered a natural antiseptic.
Yeah, it
Y'all
is.
don't have one.
It's
Y'all don't
natural for a
understand.
lot of things. You can put that on an open cut. Honey helps. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but the vagina is different. You can't. It don't matter how natural it is. One semen's natural and it'll mess up your pH.
Some
And they
people
say
will.
semen's good for acne. Same with
No,
breast milk.
some people's semen will mess up your
different semens. I get what you're saying. It's like you're putting all of these different mixtures up in your spot. So yeah, it's gonna create a smell because even every female has a different smell. because of what they eat.
Woo, we going there tonight. Y'all just
What
all
does
over
crab
the
boils have to
place.
do in eating honey? What?
I don't. Hey, this conversation is on low.
Yeah, so why do
Crazy.
Pookies need to be in the travel space?
The teach.
Yeah, that went crazy, Daz.
They go overseas to do the grapefruit technique.
Oh, and then they make the squash, right? The squash soup.
Exactly.
Yeah, y'all are a mess.
Like I said,
Y'all, you a mess too. You with her.
keep your
I'm supposed to
freak
be
under
in the
the
bed.
sheets where
I
it
mean, sleep.
belongs.
But yeah, let me ask you this question, Tam. I know Misha might have took off, but like, okay, here you are, as you said, he's trying to please you, but you don't want to give him the secrets to, unlock the keys to the castle. So would you be mad if he went off to find that out with somebody else to get some training and then came back to you? Like, like there are guys, okay, as soon as he come back and he starts doing a whole bunch of different things, that he done learned something. And are you trying to figure out where he learned it from? Or we may ask you that question.
Does that make any sense to you? Because we just talked about how what works for one doesn't work for another.
Yeah, but you're not. What I'm saying to you is, okay, his regimen, man, because you all have been kicking it for a while, and you know how he does it. And then you saying this ain't it. I don't know what you're doing, but
And
this
you're
ain't
saying
it.
him going off and getting training for someone else. So my whole thing is that someone else isn't me. So he could be doing all this stuff and it still don't work for me.
I know, but he's coming back, and you can tell that his motion is different. So are you going to penalize him because he got different motion?
No, I'm not. Most women aren't gonna say anything, and they're gonna, especially if it's good, they're gonna enjoy it.
Okay.
They're not gonna get freaked out by it.
Black Cleaner, who hurt you? Who hurt you, brother?
That's what I'm saying. Like that.
I was just asking because what's his name? Lee Majors was talking about how him and his, he would go off with his wife. He would go out on his wife and go be freaky with his wife, and then come back and then be wholesome. Be freaky with the whole old girl and be wholesome with with his wife.
You forget. I listen. You went back to a point where you said your woman had you pulled behind an apartment complex and wanted to get freaky, and all of a sudden you got into your mental like, who the fuck taught you how to do this? Instead of her just being so relaxed that she wanted to try something new with you. And you blew that up out the water. You didn't hear what 020 said. She just felt more relaxed about exploring more things with you and opening up a little bit more. Everybody ain't going to show you everything they're about. Everybody's always put on airs when they first meet you. You ain't never going to meet the freakiest part.
A lot of women, if they like you, gonna keep it cute
since
first.
I'm in the hot seat, let me explain. I met my daughter's mother when she was 19 years old. I just got out of the military from being in Japan. So you already know how I was getting down for the 4 years while I was in Tokyo. So I know some ish. Okay. So now for me to meet this 19-year-old and, where, doing it in, as I said, she's supposed to be this wholesome, nerdy schoolgirl. And then all of a sudden, after 6 months to a year of us being together, now she want to go behind a damn building and do it in the car.
This ain't a good look, Cleaner.
It ain't.
Here's the thing. Let me say this right fast. Let me get this out right fast, guys. She's always been that person. That's the way you seen her. She's always been that person that'll get down behind the apartment building.
But that's my point.
That's the way
listen, you that same brother we were talking about earlier, you would do all kind of nasty shit with her until you get married to her and she has your first child. Now all of a sudden she up on a pedestal. You can't do those same nasty things. That's the
what I'm saying to you is this. Okay, if I meet you, if I do that same nasty shit, if I meet you and we're being freaky. Well, guess what? I'm going. I know who you are. I met you at the level. I'm gonna meet your level. Water seeks its own level. If I meet you and then you're all like, "Oh, I've never done this before," well, guess what? I'm gonna be like, "All right, baby, I'm gonna coach you. Take your
And you do
time."
know people lie, right?
You fell for that one.
Thank you.
Cleaner,
Thank you.
you fell for that one. Not the okey doke.
Real quick, guys.
No.
Hey, say guys, real quick. Hold on, right fast, KB. Hold on. Shout out to my good brother, K9 from No Fear Entertainment, man. Shout out to you, K9. How you feeling, good brother, man? We just over here chopping it up. We finna get ready to end in about 15 minutes, man. But very much appreciate you pulling up, man, and showing love as always, bro. We kind of got off topic a little bit, but I think
That's
it's a
my
conversation
fault.
worth
That's my
having.
fault. I was just asking a question.
My question
Cleaner,
is,
cleaner. Let me talk to you real quick. Turn your camera back on. I need to look at your eyes. Bring your eyes closer so I can see. Come on. There you go.
But my girl said
Listen,
she doesn't do that type of stuff.
listen. Most women, when you meet them, they're gonna pull that. Oh, I've never done this before, knowing good and well they done did worse. Especially if she likes you, she's not gonna let it all out in the beginning. The more she gets comfortable, she's going to start trying stuff with you just to see how you react. And if she gets any kind of negative energy, she knows not to go any further because she
You'll
thinks you're
never
going to
pull that
judge
shit
her,
out
view her as
again.
a slut, think she's nasty. So if you like it, tell her you like it. And the next time she's going to be more comfortable and do something else. It's not about she's going to go away or you're going to go away and learn a new trick and bring a grapefruit. No. The thing she knows what she likes at one point. Unless she's younger and she's still experimenting.
well, you don't cut them off. What you do is if they try something and you don't like it, you let them know that you don't like it, but
Exactly.
you're still open to try other things. As long as you're
Well,
comfortable. That's why I say you need a safe word.
This is why in the beginning, before you start, okay, me personally, if I'm about to bring like a new person, what's off limits? And I always tell them, leave my booty hole alone. That's it.
Mine too.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know any guy.
I'm just saying, if a guy said that, okay, then she's gonna leave it alone. I mean, she might test it. She might test the waters, but at the end of the day, this is why it's important to sometimes, depending on how close you are in the type of relationship, to have these conversations in the beginning. Next thing you know, she gonna be trying to do something else to it, and you're gonna be like, whoa, and then you're really gonna be turned off, and she's gonna be embarrassed.
Oh no, I cut them off as soon as because there be girl because like I live in Atlanta, so there was this chick. I was her little
Yes, I
boy
do, D.
toy.
Kirk.
I was her little boy toy, right? And I met her at Tingaray. That's the old people's club
That makes it even worse that you were her
in
boy
Atlanta.
toy and you cut her off from having fun.
No, the reason I cut her off was because while I was sleeping, she tried that little. You know, I don't know if anybody's seen Def Comedy Jam where they was talking about if you rub your hand up against the dudes behind to see what the response was. She tried to do that shit, and I was like, yo.
See,
No, she didn't try to do some old Def Comedy Jam shit.
That's
Get the
weird,
fuck out my
though.
goddamn bed.
Especially in a situation when you're not even trying to be sexual. That's weird.
So what you're saying is,
Dang.
another way
Baby ass
to
touch
close your
it.
eyes,
Cleaner.
She ain't got no game. You gotta. When you already down there, that's when you test the waters.
No, that's
No, I'm just saying that's what women do. When they're down there, they test the waters. That's what I'm
you don't want to
telling you.
do that, Cam, because you come up on the wrong dude like me, you get kicked.
But that's
Don't
what I'm
do that
saying.
shit while
Listen to me, you guys. That's how women test the waters. Just doing it out of random nowhere, that's weird. Most women, when they're already down there, that's when they test and see. But again, this is why I personally have this conversation before we even get sexual. So I know what to do and what not to do.
So let me ask this, Tam. You ask a man if it's cool to play with his ass.
Wait, what'd you say? I didn't get that. What'd you say?
Do you ask a man if it's okay to play with his ass?
Do I ask him if to do that?
I mean, yeah.
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Poop comes out of there. No.
Okay. It sounds like you said that's why you Go ahead. Okay.
That's
okay.
why I can get why Lee Major say that because
No, I didn't. No, I don't want to play with. No, I don't want to do that.
But see, women in
What
Atlanta,
if
they
it's
try.
a deal breaker? If you can't play with the ass, you can't be with me.
Now, women in Atlanta, they
I
try
ain't
to
the one
see
for
your,
him.
what your
No one wants
sexuality
to
is.
play around with dingleberries.
Huh?
Expert.
I knew you expect.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna delete this one.
I'm going to delete it too.
Just
You
put
know,
it in the
but
archives.
that's why I said that a lot of times that I'd probably just have a no simulcasting thing just because I don't
Just
like say
put it.
somebody already did a whole hit piece on me. I'm talking about and he's not even important enough to like to mention. That's why I won't mention, but he did my whole shit over there. You know what I
Yeah, he
mean?
has 6 subscribers.
6 of them bitches.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's a nobody. It's just the way that he was talking. Oh, this bitch made ass nigga. All this, that, and the third. Like, yeah,
He's
all right,
probably
look.
trying to get subscribers. That's why he did that.
Yeah, he
And then
got
it's just making you famous. Ooh, who's Charlie Chan?
yeah, but fuck them hoe ass niggas. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I don't be.
oh
Yeah, I
wow.
don't really be goddamn it. Like if that's the way I get on your radar, I'm not sure. Well,
No, I
far as
got you.
he go,
Just cut the conversation, Charlie.
What you mean?
Charlie Chan, the
Instead
man
of
with the
deleting it, just cut it.
No, what? No, my whole thing is this. Like, say, because I'm like other people simulcasting right now, and
Oh,
like
okay,
say
I got
something
you.
went on, and I wanted to protect. Let's just say Black Cleaner talk about how he got his heart broke behind an apartment building, and I wanted to protect.
Because she didn't bring a
Wait,
grapefruit.
wait,
That's
hold up,
What are
why.
hold
you
up.
talking? Well, first of all, I did not get my heart broke. We were together for 14 years
But
after
she didn't
that.
use that grapefruit, so it broke your heart.
Oh
she
no,
didn't
the
she didn't
girl
have a
after was
grapefruit.
the
She
one who
had a
brought the
cucumber.
grapefruit
It
in.
was a joke, Cleaner.
I know that, but I'm just setting the record straight. See, and that's what I'm trying to explain to you. The girl, my baby mama played the innocent one. So anytime she brought something new, I'm like, yo, where'd you
But
learn
you
that at?
fell for it, though. You fell for it.
Bro,
But
you can't keep
but
challenging a
then
woman.
the girl that I
You
met
didn't turn
after
it
my baby
down.
mom, the girl I met after my baby mom was the freak. So everything that she was doing, I was like,
What you
whoa,
gotta
I like this.
realize about women is the fact of most of us when we're in, well, I can't say teenagers because it is from stories I've heard when they're 18, 19 or younger, they are groomed by older men. But usually in your 20s, you're dating an older man, like 40s, sometimes 50s. So that's when you pick up all those certain things that you figure out you like and you don't like. So then they go and bring it to you. That's how they learn it. So when they say, "Oh, I've never done this before," yeah, they did.
I got a question for Black Cleaner. You say you dated your kid's mom for 14 years, and she came with this stuff. Did you what's the word I'm looking for? Did you engage in it, or you just kind of
Hell no.
He spazzed out. He
He
Nah,
spazzed
the
out.
spazzed.
first time she did it, I spazzed out. Yes, as I
Like
said, I'm
you
like, yeah, who taught
dirty.
you this? Because I met her, as I said, I met her when she was 19. She just graduated high school. She only had a high school sweetheart, unless she was, running around on him. So therefore, I'm thinking, okay, she's Miss Innocent. But
Did you
as
ever?
we saw, well, evidently
Yeah.
her and her boyfriend done been in car dates together. So,
So
So
did you ever
you
engage
may
in it
need
like
a
during the 14 years?
huh?
Did you ever engage in it during the 14 years, like do more freaky stuff like year 9, year 10?
I
Did
mean, yeah,
you?
we've done like the videotapes and, other stuff, because as I said, we've been together for 14 years, but that was the first time that I saw her take it there. And I was like, oh nah, I don't like that. I don't
But
like that at all.
yet and still, you break up a 14-year relationship or y'all go your separate ways. The next girl you meet is freaky as fuck right off the bat, and you allow her to be her truer self than the one you were
Exactly.
with for 14 years. That's
Well,
the problem.
see, the reason that we broke up wasn't because of infidelity or she was breaking out of her shell.
But
It
you
was
didn't
because of
allow her
other
to
things.
be her truer self. You didn't allow her in those 14 years to be her truer self because you got this picture in her head that she was supposed to be more innocent than she really was. So you kept her clamped up. for 14 years. And then you go out and you find that freaky woman and you allow her to do whatever the fuck she wanted.
Yes, you're right.
That's what I consider the second stage of a relationship. You know, the first one is the honeymoon phase. Second stage is you start seeing people for who they truly are.
Yep.
Then
exactly. And most people don't get past the second stage.
Yep, that's where most relationships end.
Black Cleaner, one more question and I'm done. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. What's the freakiest thing you ever done to a woman? And then the panel can answer too. Besides Tam, you know. What's the freakiest, all the men on here, what's the freakiest thing you have done with a woman?
Besides the grapefruit and having a menage. Well, just the location. I had it in the hot springs.
Okay.
In Japan, the hot springs in Japan.
Rona next. To me, that's a level 3 or 4.
Yeah, I've done it. Only thing I don't have as far as punched is a mile high ticket yet. Everything else, elevators, outdoors, movie theaters, anything you can possibly think of.
You committing crimes.
I would say that.
I make it simple. I keep my freak up under the sheets where they belong. I don't go blabbing and stuff like that, especially if it's some of the same things that I do with my wife. You know, she watches, sees that, and understands what I'm saying. Then that can make her embarrassed and make her upset. I'm not going to do that.
KB?
I love banging in nature, you know, by the sea and.
Worried about how much
you committed a crime. Wait a minute, you're committing crimes?
I never said it was a public garden, private garden in the backyard or something. You know, out in nature and shit.
That's indecent exposure.
How? We're in our backyard and it's gated. Unless you want to jump up and see what's going on behind it.
The best place to do that is on new beaches.
No, that's crazy though, KB, because you live with your mom. What if your mom came home and seeing you getting it in the backyard garden?
Shit, it is what it is, I guess.
That's crazy. She just planted those damn tomatoes, man.
Now she don't want to touch them.
Fertilizer.
You know
now she don't want to touch them.
Right, now she don't want to touch her.
That's a fertilizer I don't want to eat.
KB ass.
It's crazy. I'm gonna ask the question again. I want some honesty. What's the freakiest shit you ever done?
Probably it.
I'm talking about everybody because my stories outweigh y'all's 21.
Might not be out there as far as you think it is. It's just like I said, I keep my freaks on the sheet.
Well, see, also too. I mean, I'm looking at the memories. See, that's where it is to me. Like as I said, I don't know people who have done that at the hot springs in Japan. That was a memorable occasion to me. I mean, yeah, I've done the beach. I've done the elevator. I've done the car. But to me, and as I said, I've done multiple. But the most memorable one was as I said, the hot springs, because of course it's like, damn, this is some nice shit right here. But freaky, I don't really care for freaky. I'm trying to make a memory.
You're trying to make love, but it's all good. It's all good, though. It's nothing wrong with
that. I can share one because I shared it before on the other live. A threesome with twins.
But here's the thing: is that freaky, or is that just something that's on the bucket list?
That's something on the bucket list.
Well, the thing was, they were into each other as well as me. So, it was a little bit. It was different.
They were into each other. That's incest.
Yeah.
KB, where you at? That's illegal.
Yeah. I'm thinking about something. I'm thinking, you know how I call Black Cleaner Luther Vandross. I think I found out you fucking the car and I was brokenhearted. Just plain in my goddamn mind. My bad.
First of all, don't you dare speak on Mr. Luther Vandross in that matter. You're not even alive to really know no good Luther, man. You're not for real, for real. Second off, just because I am becoming a YouTube personality, I don't want to. Well, I'm probably gonna end up. Well, once again, yeah, like say we're simulcasting on 1, 2, 3 on 3 different what's names, so I couldn't take it down if I wanted to. Just know, my goal back in the day was seeing how far I could push a chick, how far I could get her to go. You know what
Well,
I mean?
I can tell you on my part, I'm going to take it down. On my part, I can't say for everybody else. Like on your part,
Yeah, but let's
we'll
just
probably
say
have to edit 90% of it.
let's just say in 10 years, like I'm getting nominated for a statue in Times Square. They'd be like, "Oh, come on, man, you got some footage of good old Charlie from back in the day. We'll give you 50,000 to let it loose." You're like, "Ah, shit, get him. I ain't like him that much anyway." You know what I mean? So I got to protect it, but at the same time, I know, like say, some people freak flag is way higher than mine. You know what I mean? But almost anything that I wanted to do, I've done except the Mile High joint. You know what I mean?
Okay, let me say these 2 things. I'm gonna go watch The Wire. When I say freaky, this one thing. Have any of y'all ever been with a woman that wants to be choked while they're having sex, and then you get to that point where they start coughing, and then they're about to die, and they say, you start like, oh shit, what's going on? You're like, why they stop? Why you stop?
That's not freaky.
That's not freaky. No.
Yeah, I definitely been there though. You know what I mean? I had a chick that she was a
I thought you was gonna say something else
Well,
while she choking and
some
coughing.
girls
You did
are
something
into
else.
that. You just don't want to make her pass out.
Okay, let me ask this then. Is this freaky when a woman asks you to spit in her mouth?
No.
That's not freaky. That's
standard.
nasty. That's how people get mono.
But that's standard now. A lot of them.
What is freaky then?
You spitting in the bitch mouth on the first date damn near nowadays.
How freaky
I'm
do
not
it
gonna
how to
spit
be
in a
these
woman's
days?
mouth.
Damn.
What's freaky?
Hey, Lee. Let me say this.
50 shades of gray. Tokyo
let's say this.
decadent.
Hold on. Lee, how old are you?
I'm 54.
Lee, how old are you? Huh?
54.
I'm gonna tell you, brother, because I'm 58. No matter what we think is freaky back then, it's standard now.
So what's freaky now?
The worst.
Well, you got to keep in mind.
You can think of is standard now.
Yeah, y'all got to keep in mind. Back in like say, Brother Ronan days, like missionary was freaky. You know what I mean?
I'm mad you called him Brother Ronan.
That was freaky back then.
You fucked up for that. Yeah.
Missionary. I could say maybe other positions, but probably not missionary.
That's that.
The wheelbarrow.
Yeah, I'm joking with Lee Majors and Ronan. Like, how y'all think they made so many babies back in the day? Them motherfuckers were freak like a motherfucker back then. Like just as much now. I just think it's more readily available. It's more advertised on the internet. It's advertised on Instagram and all of that stuff. So yeah, I get it. But as far as I go, I had a red bone chick that liked it what you just described, and it got so wild to where I started getting scared. I'm like, man, you like a yellow bone type chick, and you're bruised easily. So yeah, I feel like she started in the back of my mind, like this bitch is lining you up, man. You finna go to jail. Like that's in my mind. I started thinking. So it beat my ass.
Yeah, literally, you did.
I think what Lee Major's doing, he's starting off with the freaky stuff. He's building up, getting to the more juicier, more dramatic ones.
For real, because all
I
that
thought he was
stuff.
gonna say when she started passing out, he skeet in there.
Yeah.
That's what I thought he was gonna say.
Yeah.
You got a freaky little mind too, though. Yeah, man, I'm thinking I'm freaky. God damn.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out what's freaky now. You know what I'm saying? Because
you gotta break out you gotta break out the Home Depot tools. I was watching this one movie called Tokyo Decadence, and they was giving this girl a root canal with a drill while they was pounding, going to Pound Town on her.
What kind of stuff do you be watching, Cleaner?
Yeah, that's wild.
And for sake to protect my gang and Black Cleaner, bro, we're gonna have to go wrap it up because Black Cleaner, this is out there. Multiple people are simulcasting, so
I know. This is what they call it. This is a cyber lesson.
Ain't no shame in your game. This is cyber lessons. Yeah.
Yeah, cyber lesson in love and relationships. The one that you least expected, the lover boy, might be the one you might want to consider.
Don't nobody want no grapefruit cleaner.
Lee, you got girls talking about right now.
No.
You got women.
I want the grapefruit. So all the girls who's looking to come to Black Cleaner, make sure you got your grapefruit in hand.
Lee, you got brothers, you got ladies out here talking about breeding them.
Breeding them?
Every damn orifice. Think about it.
Okay.
Without me having to spell it out.
It's wow, yeah.
The last simulcast I did on Charlie's channel, I had to delete it. I deleted it because it went down south pretty quick. Got pretty explicit.
Right. I still got mine up. There ain't nothing wrong with it. There ain't nobody hitting up on it. It's good.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. People learn from these conversations, man. You can't stop people from learning and having exposure to certain things as long as you don't disrespect yourself. There's a lesson.
I agree with that, but also I do rather prefer when especially the women like Tam and Anna and things of that nature, when they really express themselves and things of that nature. And that hit piece. So dude, I'm cool with people talking about me. It is what it is. You don't really know me. And if we was in the alley, I would probably unalive you. But to talk about people that's on my panel and shit like that, I really.
Oh, talking about? I know who you talking about. The brother I turned you on to, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like that shit. That's why I really said because if I want to take something down,
here's the thing, and I'm going to tell you this as a YouTuber that's been hunted by plenty, and being on Andrew's show and other shows like that, you always going to have somebody out there trying to find dirt on you once you get into the YouTube game. Look at Anton Daniels and everything he's doing and everything he's said. People going back and verifying and I've done it on Anton Daniels because he's projected to be this one thing, but he's a grifter. So you're going to be held to your word. As long as you stay consistent with the message that you give out, can't nobody find no dirt on you. There ain't no dirt to find because you've been honest the whole fucking time. It's when you lie up front and then you can keep on trying to project that lie throughout your whole time on YouTube is when people go back and they find the lie.
Yeah, agreed.
The whole time, big deal because people are going to dig. People are going to dig in your life. I'm a fiduciary, so you can go fucking look at my LinkedIn. I don't punch a clock. You can't go tell my boss to stop me from making money. So that's the thing about me. I don't give a fuck. Because you can't box me into a corner when I give a fuck. But some people are sensitive to that. Yes, I agree. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you're subjecting yourself to any kind of scrutiny the minute you put yourself out there on the line.
Well, in that case, I'll probably just leave it up, see how it goes. For me, it doesn't really bother me, I'm a type of person, I try to be as truthful as possible. I've never really had a good reason to lie. But everybody's different. Just see how it goes.
I mean, it's the same girls that have IG, they have OnlyFans. Do you think they scared or ashamed that they have an OnlyFans page? That's the point of the IG, to get you to their OnlyFans.
I have a grapefruit page.
Ooh. Is it mixed with your phalange hydrangea?
I got grapefruits. I got blood oranges. I got clementines.
Look at his eyes. They're getting big as shit right now. Oh, you done woke something up in him. You done woke something up in him now.
Tam says you close your eyes, expecting the grapefruit, and get the cucumber instead.
Oh Lord.
Another conversation.
Yes, it is.
Going to the greenhouse in Kansas City.
I'm not even in Kansas City, weirdo.
Oh, where are you at? Wichita?
Why Charlie smiling so hard with his Mike
I
muted.
told you the minute you said that grapefruit thing, his eyes lit up like, yo, yeah.
No, I'm not the grapefruit guy. That's cleaner. That's cleaner's the grapefruit guy. I'm just y'all got me going down memory lane, and I done had some excellent memories. Like,
Oh Lord Jesus,
Well,
I tell niggas, bro,
forgive me.
if I stop today, you got young brothers like KB that still couldn't catch up. You know what I mean?
Mm.
What?
He gonna have to be Bogota bound every weekend.
He
He's like,
said
what?
Bogota bound.
I'm just saying.
I say this is nice, but
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
saying.
go ahead and end it. Go ahead and leave.
All
Got things that I need to do. Thanks for having me on the panel and stuff.
See you later,
Take
expat.
right,
care.
Enjoy your
Shout out to
lunch.
you, Expert. Appreciate you pulling up,
Watch
baby.
out
Oh,
for
I
them
need to go to bed
grapefruits
too.
and cucumbers and power tools and stuff like that.
Oh Lord.
such
Take
is
care.
life, man. You know. I know
Shout
we
out
had
to
limited
she said,
cooking.
hey Charlie and panel. Good
Hey.
evening. Yes, good evening to you as well, love. She
Yeah.
said, just kidding. Not good evening. I don't shout out to you, love. Appreciate you pulling up, baby. But yeah, no, we probably finna get ready to land this big old dirty bird because
That's
we
you.
started off on a good track. Shout out to Tam.
I was just
She did.
asking one simple question, and then it turned into
What was the
everything
question
else.
that you asked
Because y'all was
that
talking
brought
about clapping or something like
Yeah.
that, and I said, "So what's it called when a woman does
The
it?"
woman claps, yeah. But see, no, that wasn't the thing. It was when OTO came and started talking about, the woman being the conqueror in the bedroom
Because
because,
I was asking, what is a woman called when she does that? So that's what
yeah,
I'm saying.
exactly. So that led into the adult conversation. It was when KB got on here and brought his old freaky
You know what?
fan
That is
self on
true.
here.
That is true.
What did I even do?
It was
I
KB.
was trying to stop that.
We were having educational conversation. Here you come bringing in that little
No.
kitty stuff.
Pause.
Yep, I do. I am in agreement because KB was probably watching the live talking about, I'm going to pull up and talk about eating ass for some reason. Like,
See, I
Jesus.
didn't even know what you guys were talking about. I can't. I showed up and you guys were already thirsty, fiending. So I'm like, what's
No,
going
we
on
were.
in the old folks' home today?
If we
What's up?
thirsty, then you dehydrated.
Shit,
Thank
I
you.
guess.
he's parched. Hey.
You better ask Lee Majors for air condition too.
See,
I know you hot.
yeah. It's always a sex conversation with y'all. Like,
And guess what? If it's always is, why'd you hop on the panel, you little
I
nasty?
didn't even know it was about that. I just come
Carl.
up, and then they're like, "Oh, I do this and I do that." And,
Lies.
and she taking 10 minutes in the
Yeah,
restroom.
no. KB, if this was court, everybody in the courtroom would be like, if this was court, KB, everybody in the courtroom would be thinking to themselves, like, he lying like a motherfucker. Like, he lying. Like, you going to jail, buddy. You going to jail, buddy. Yeah, you lied. So, yeah, no. But shout out to young KB, man. And I promise, bro, you keep on going down that path, you can get you a little bit more experience. You probably don't get you a lot of experience, but you could get you some more experience. I see you carrying
Always talking.
I see you carrying the whole like. You want to know how she's doing as a person when y'all done. How are you doing as a person? Like,
Nah, KB the type to be like, so tell me, was I better than your last guy? Was it good?
That's something white people do.
Nah, that's what narcissists do.
It wasn't a black guy, was it? Last guy wasn't a black guy, right? Oh, thank God.
Shout out to KB. No, I think that's more of a black cleaner thing, though. But I often say, shout out to KB. He the type that want to lay in bed and hold
Cleaner's
Diddy.
gonna be like, so did you like it? Are you okay? I hope I didn't hurt you.
You want some juice?
You want some juice?
You want apple or orange? Would you like grapefruit? I got some
Hey,
freshly squeezed grapefruit juice
man,
for
I'm
you.
supposed to be going to the gym, man.
But you
Damn.
told me
I'm
you
supposed to
weren't
be
that kind of
asleep.
girl. I thought you weren't that kind of
Say
girl.
that
You
again.
even heard that?
I got
Who
my
did you
juicer
learn this
right here.
from?
You want some
You've
juice?
broken my heart. I thought you were innocent. Why did he do this to you?
Damn.
Yeah, that sounds like a KB thing.
Those monsters. Show your juicer. Show the juicer again.
Are you really
Show the
serious? It
juicer
was
again,
you
Black
guys.
Lady.
Oh my god.
Nah, Cleaner makes juice and KB makes soup.
Either way is fresh. Hey, Black Cleaner gonna get up and go get some fresh squeezed orange juice. This
Black
orange
Cleaner gonna
was
be like,
on the tree this morning.
Black Cleaner's like, "Oh, that's so messed up that they did that to you. So messed up." Like,
Damn.
you know,
I was groomed by a crystal
oh,
stick.
you
I'm
know,
sorry.
your phone really didn't work. Your phone was off. You forgot to pay the bill.
Surprise, motherfucker.
No, that's KB. No, she good. She just go to bed at 8:30 sometimes. Like, yeah, all right.
Bruh.
She just go to bed early. Yeah, okay.
You know, she's studying hard. It's her first year at
Why her
ASU.
location moving?
Hey, don't hate, man. That's the game I play. I like to give them enough rope to hang themselves, and then I kick the chair. Just like everything that y'all are saying, I always give them the benefit of the doubt.
I don't wanna be a murderer.
I mean, Black Cleaner, we were joking. You really do that for real?
I do. I give them. I said it yesterday. I said I'm a lover boy. I give everybody an A. I give everybody an A, and it's up to them to keep it. If you know, so as soon as you start taking advantage of me being a nice person, well, guess what? Your grade starts to diminish. That's it. So yeah,
Why
that's
you
how I
shaking your
do.
head so much when you talk? You getting heated up, aren't you? You need some grapefruit to cool you down, huh?
And I told her that was unacceptable. You can't do that. You can't do that.
What?
That voice was real ugly, Carl.
I know.
She said, "Carl."
What
But
did
here's the
you say?
thing. Just picture this though, Black Cleaner. Like she go in the kitchen and get you some juice, but your magic tangerine is gone though. Like you drinking the juice from your tangerine, bro. That's just too close to home for me. You know what I mean? Like,
Girl, look at that smile. Look how big his smile is.
That's crazy.
Who got you
Bro,
smiling?
You gonna get that smile gonna get me demonetized. that smile gonna be like, nope, y'all too freaky over there. You gotta
That's that one emoji. That's that emoji smile.
Damn. But yeah, no, it's been a pleasure though, guys. Like say this definitely took a turn. But
Ronan, was that you?
Yeah, that Ronan.
Do it again.
Ronan sound effects.
I love that one. I need to go to bed.
Now we finna get ready to close out, love. Like I said, I was supposed to be out of here by like 2:30, but right.
Time to go to bed.
That's a fact.
That was for you, Lee Majors.
Yeah, I'm finna go to bed. I'm gonna say good night, fellas and ladies.
Rest assured, your worst freaky moment, these youngers, they doing it already, bro. Don't worry about it.
Let me say this. Don't use that avatar no more because it reminds me of Cicely Tyson.
Oh.
What
happened was there was this Instagram thread and it was basically red flags of the things that men say. And so a lot of them are like good rising queen or I'm don't like hinder the progress of God. It's a whole thread. It's funny. So I just copied some of the faces and used them.
You know who Cicely Tyson is?
Yeah.
I mean, Charlie.
Jane Pittman. Yeah, we know her.
No, I'm saying, Charlie, do you know who Cicely Tyson is?
Bruh.
No, he don't. Look.
Yeah, of course.
Who is? What movie she played in? Give me one movie.
Yeah, Cicely Tyson. She's an actor. She's been in she was in the Tyson not the Tyson. She was in the Tyler Perry movie with the old folks and stuff. She was one of the elders that they was talking about. They need to respect. And she came out and told them about this. Yeah.
She played in the hood.
But I don't get how Cicely Tyson, like, how does that relate to the point that you was making, if I'm being honest?
My picture. This picture.
Cicely Tyson.
Oh.
Your
Yeah.
avatar. Yeah.
Avatar.
It's a Barbie.
Oh, okay.
A mad ass
Yeah, that's
Barbie.
a Barbie.
Yeah.
Stank ass attitude.
Yeah. It look like Cicely
You have
Tyson.
to. I'll have to send the thread to you so you see
Look
it.
at
It's
that
actually
stank ass
really funny.
attitude right there.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, she definitely got an attitude. Like, you just see her in public. Like, I don't even like. Yeah, I see women like that in public. I go the other way. Whatever's going on, I don't want to be a part of it. Like, yeah, no. Like, oh, I lost my charger. Well, listen, the Lord will provide. I'm going the other way. But
So
there's that.
that's what all guys need.
But yeah.
Here go another one.
Say that again, KB.
Oh no, she
I said
changed her
that's what all guys need to do. Hey yo, what the fuck?
Damn.
Yeah.
She look like she got a crooked eye, left eye. Hold that up again.
Nah, she looked like goddamn it. Oh, you taking me to Chili's? He's like, I don't eat Chili's. You just eat McDonald's when I met you. What do you mean you don't eat Chili's? So yeah, there's that. But
That's
Do you have
another
that
one.
link?
Lee Major,
Do you got
what's that
that
you
link?
just put in the what's name?
Yeah, that's I wanted to. I sent you that because you were talking about Pookies over, passport Pookies. I was trying to show you Japan, and then that party was the club that I used to work at in Japan called Club Heaven in 2003. You might have to mute it though.
No, I'm putting it on another page. So when I hold up, it says learn. I think that was the wrong thing. Did you put it in there right?
It's under me.
That's a black club in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Is that black? Or
I'm gonna click on it, but okay. I was just hoping it didn't kick me out of this what's name. And I see where you put something in there too, Lee Major.
I just put a picture of Cicely Tyson.
All right, good night, guys. I gotta go to bed.
You gotta mute that, Lee Major.
yeah, you gotta go to bed.
Hey,
Your bed.
to
Make sure you get some warm milk.
Do you want a bottle, KB?
Get some warm milk and cookies.
Hey man, that's why you gotta use Viagra at that age, man. When you take care of your body, it
I thought
takes
that was
care.
Lee Major. That's not Lee Major.
Get some warm milk and cookies, man. That's all.
No, that was
Hey, have
KB.
a good night, guys.
Who the fuck is that? I done muted everybody.
What you mean?
All right, Black. Oh, I see. I hear. That's on my. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who was that. Goddamn it, playing that music, and it was me the whole time. Because I
Wow.
had clicked on the what's name Black Cleaner something, and I
See,
didn't even realize.
you acting
That
like
was crazy.
everything KB done said.
No, because I didn't realize I had press play. I'm not that old, Tam. You closer to my. Yeah, no, you up there too, baby. But
Nah, I look younger than I
I
am.
see you have put something in.
That's 5 yard
That's what
penalty.
people say.
Boom,
Shout out to Stay High.
boom.
Say that again. Okay, there you go.
Here's the boom. There you go. She just changed her avatar again. That's what she's
We
doing.
we have no proof of when that picture was taken. That could have been taken at your high school prom. It's a nice picture, but we don't know when that picture was taken, man.
Tam looking like
I don't know
what's her
that happened
name?
with women.
Tam looking like Kerry White in that picture.
Is that better?
Scandal.
I took that on my birthday.
That's,
No, I like the first one.
that's that smoky eye picture right
But
there.
I was just gonna say, I don't know if guys like say. Oh, you say you like that one better?
No, I just said she giving a smoky eye effect on that one. Oh shit.
Oh, you said, oh shit. Oh.
Oh, she done turned herself into the Grinch. I got that one. I got one. Oh, Jet Damon.
La Diabla.
Jet Damon.
Okay.
Oh, there's another one. Mad, thing face, attitudinal.
Yeah, that's what
Shout out to Stay High. Say salute Charlie, panel, and chat. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. Okay. Anybody got any things that they want to say before we get up out of here?
Ballin'.
No.
Okay.
What is that? Oh, that's his book.
He's like, what is that?
When are you talking? You muted.
Like, what is that?
Oh, if you talking Black Cleaner, you my bad. My apologies.
He's muted.
I was muted.
Nah,
Sorry.
now, what you say?
Now I was saying, if you want to know about Nate's escapades, you know, the grapefruit and all of that, you can check it in Memoirs of a Narcissist. You know, the 9-year relationship that actually drove me here to Panama.
Wait. Espera un momento.
Yeah.
I thought you said the grapefruit was after that.
No, it was the reason I came to Panama was this was the relationship I was dealing with. And, you know, it was a great relationship in the beginning, but, you know, all things must come to an end. And I came to Panama. So this was the book. If you want to know, check it out. It's on Amazon. An ebook, you can read it for free. Or if you want the paperback like this one, you can just order it. It's only like $12. Also, Real Talk with Nate will be coming up soon. I'll be doing my live panel discussion here with my partner, co-worker, Isha. Say hello, Isha.
Hey.
Me and her going to be tag team and do our, you know, our lovers discussion because, you know, we're both lovers or, you know, in search of love. We'll just say that, you know what I'm saying? So you get to see how life is on the other side.
Hold on. Why are you showing her with her mask on and everything? What's up?
Okay, hold on.
Because I don't want nobody looking at her.
See that mask.
She's from Brooklyn. We can talking about Oklahoma style. Anyway.
¿Cómo tú estás? Say it the Dominican way, Charlie. ¿Cómo tú estás?
Okay. Shout out to
Look, Charlie trying to get on. He's smiling hard.
I ain't got
He all up in that camera smiling hard.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, my face. No, you ain't on there.
No, I was just goddamn it. I'm happy for my boy, Black Cleaner. He might be on to something. You say she from Brooklyn, though, Black Cleaner?
She from Brooklyn. What part of Brooklyn you from, son?
Flatbush.
You said Flatbush.
My homegirl from there.
So you know what that means.
What that mean?
What that mean? Black Cleaner.
Yeah, she just asked. What does that mean?
What that mean, Lee Majors?
She said she running Black Cleaner.
She run Black Cleaner. She from Brooklyn, Flatbush. She don't play.
Yeah, you got that right. She is running me. Her and her dog over here. She got the pit bull.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You in check.
nice. Let me give you the summer stream. Oh, that's a nice
Look,
size pitch
Charlie
too.
all up in the camera. Look at Charlie, just happy.
Yeah, I
Say what's
like
up to
dogs,
Saka.
especially good clean dogs.
Y'all heard her. Don't bring no goddamn cookies in here.
Oh, shout out to Black Cleaner. Y'all love is possible, man. Shout out to the hold on.
So yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a live panel discussion coming soon. We're gonna have a live panel, passport bros, passport sisters, we're gonna be talking about all of that. Looking for love in the wrong places and all of that goes on here in the a broad travel space. So be on the lookout for that, and I appreciate y'all having me on the panel. Like my page, subscribe at the Black Cleaner, and as I said, let's all rise together because one tide lifts all boats, and we're all in the one ecosystem, and we all can, bring that success together. So
that's a fact.
Look forward to seeing y'all on the next live.
Shout out to you, Black.
All right.
Appreciate you, bro.
Peace.
I guess I'm next. I'm gonna say, all right, good people. I'm gonna go on. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and watch The Wire tonight. See what I
It's
missed.
a new episode out?
I said The Wire, Charlie.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to see what you
Oh,
up
okay.
on.
He watching reruns. He reliving his childhood or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I love The Wire, Sopranos.
Yeah.
But
The Wire is one of the best shows ever made, if you ask me, though.
Oh yeah, it's a great show.
Yeah, I agree.
About reality of life,
Yeah.
growing up in the B-more area.
Yeah, I was born in Baltimore. I know all about them streets.
That.
About 8.
Yeah, Yeah, I've been up there a couple of times, and it ain't no joke up there.
I still got a lot of family out there,
Yeah.
but out in the county areas.
Yeah, but all right, good people. Y'all have a good night.
All right.
All right.
All right. Appreciate you, bro.
No problem.
Let me. Yep. So, either one of you guys want to say something before we get it? Why? Tam, you changed your name. Why?
That name's been changed all day. You just now noticing
You
that?
see there? Can y'all hear me?
Your attention to detail is real weak, bro.
I am.
Yeah.
No, I've been paying attention to other stuff, and then I be working. No, I think I probably did. It was the first time to where it just came to my attention to enough to say something about it.
We got a live coming up on Friday, we got a live coming up on Friday or Saturday. Or Sunday. We haven't worked out the day, but it's already scheduled. We're going to be talking about what's going on with Iran, Israel, and America, and whether we're on the brink of a world war or whether that's going to settle down into something else. So stay tuned for that. And then again, like I said, on the 21st, I'm starting to promote it. I can't play the song now because it's actually giving out copyright hits. So I have a new song coming out. It's dedicated to the men and women of the United States Armed Forces. And it'll be out officially on March the 21st. But it's already locked down on iTunes, Apple Music, all that. So it's actually on YouTube because I got a copyright strike on my own fucking channel for my own song. So I gotta fix that. But yeah, it's already linked into TikTok, IG, all the different social media sites, as well as all the sites for music. But yeah, be looking out for that. It's called Still Standing, The Life I Live. And like I said, it's dedicated to all the servicemen and women out there that put their time in protecting the great things that make us the United States. That's
it. That's what's up. Shout out to you, Ron. Definitely look forward to it. Tam, you want to say anything before we get up out of here, love?
No, I just want to say thank you and good night.
Well, thank you as well, love. Appreciate you pulling up on the platform as always, and you have a pleasant night.
My bad for making the topic go astray. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I really didn't.
We tend to do that over
But it
here.
seems
It's
like
no
I do that all the time, but I'm really not. I was just asking a question in the chat and then it just turned into this. And then KB came and perverted it.
He perverted it up a little bit more. Yeah, for sure. But
More. More. No,
it got a little freaky.
education. We were being educational.
That's very true. We were being
We were
educational
being
in the right way.
educational. And then here
Educational
come
in the
KB
right.
talking about other stuff.
Yeah, he went and perverted it. The whole conversation he did.
Look,
you Tim.
I'm gonna have to
Like,
look back into the. I'm have to. Okay.
He said, "I love you, Tim." Tim, fix that spelling.
I can't. Hold on. I didn't. Let me look at the. What's the name?
I ain't gonna lie. If I was in Panama, I might date Cleaner.
Yeah, he definitely did.
I might date him.
Oh, Charlie, did you hear that? Oh my goodness! Your lady just said she was gonna go.
That's crazy.
Charlie don't like me, Ronan.
It's an open relationship. I only. Yeah. No, listen. This is what I tell women when I first start meeting. I said, "Baby, it's only gonna get as serious."
Here we go. This is what he tells himself to make himself feel better.
Yeah, no, that's just been my spiel. But yeah, no, to people that may watch back, he don't mean Tim, he mean Tam. The E and the I is not close together on the keyboard. It may be close together.
There's
on
not
the
even an E in it. It's A, Charlie, not E.
Okay, so
you ain't even getting it right.
But yeah, those two letters are really far apart. I don't know.
That's a fact.
You can get Tim out of Tam, but
look,
hey,
see, Ronan got my back.
in your brain, whatever's in your brain right now, Black Cleaner, you might need to clean it out a little bit more.
He's trying to get over his hurt from the grapefruit and everything else, and being lied to.
The car seat thing, I think he's scarred over that. I really
need to go to bed. I've got to get up at 4:30. Okay, good night, y'all.
See you, Tam.
All right, love. Good night, baby. Appreciate you, love. And he meant to say TAM. I don't know where the fuck I get E from, which was crazy. But yeah, shout out to Black Cleaner. God damn. He definitely a brother on the that's a part of this thing of ours in this little part of the corner. Oh, now that makes sense. He said it was speech to text Tamara. Yeah, shout out to you, Black Cleaner. But yep, so I guess that's it. And I'm gonna go ahead and close out here. I should have been off a little bit early, but it's still kind of early compared to when I usually get off. Or last night, I think it was like 2:00. But yeah, I appreciate y'all pulling up. Appreciate Ronan, X-Pac. Shout out to the Scream sponsor, man. A real good brother of mine, Mr. Peppers, man. It's always appreciated. I got so sidetracked. My brother, my apologies. I can put your name up on the banner of the next one. You could be this Scream sponsor as well as the next Scream sponsor. So I sincerely appreciate you, bro. Just know, goddamn it, the camaraderie that I have for you is not based on nothing but you being you, man. So I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that pulled up tonight and kicked it with us. We kind of did go over, so we're gonna see how tomorrow go and see if we do another live. But if that is the case, we'll talk about. I got another topic that I'm working on, but we'll talk about that later. So if tomorrow, if not, I'm gonna link with Ronan and see what day they're going live, and I'll try to coordinate with him so we won't be on the same time line. You know what I mean? I will either go before or after him or on a different day. But either or, it's a Charlie Chan with Charlie Chan TV and hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, appreciate you. And check it out. Y'all have a blessed one. Oh shit.
Bell ring, ding.
Charlie Chan, Charlie Chan, Charlie Chan. Step in the ring, yeah, he the man. Passport stand, I watch him land. Heavyweight moves, world in his hands. Charlie Chan, Charlie Chan, Charlie Chan. Gloves lace tight, camera in hand. Every city turn to a fan. Main event, every time he land. Walk in the ring like Rio Carnival. Brazil nights, feeling unstoppable. Boca Chica sand, tactical. Blue mall drip, fashionable. Oxy vibes, traveler excellence. Yacht life waves at presence. Design of breakfast, elegance. Camera steady intelligence. Mr. Flight still made it. Turns it back, center greatness. Every L built patience. Now the arena shaking. He don't throw punches. He throw punches. Left foot angles. Confidence. I'll get his dominance. Heavyweight grind, no nonsense. Charlie Chan. Charlie Chan. Charlie Chan. Charlie Chan. Step in the ring, yeah, he the man. Passport stand, I watch him land. Heavyweight move, world in his hand. Charlie Chan, Charlie Chan, Charlie Chan. Gloves lace tight, camera in hand. Every city turn to a fan. Main event, every time he land. Carnival lights, championship. Brazilian nights, ownership. Ocean waves, that motion grip. Camera lock, no focus slip. Every vlog like title defense. Every upload makes silence tense. Algorithm can't stop the shit. He move global, no fence. Polo, fresh, clean, fit. Breakfast, views, leap, mix. Sand rounds, 3-minute clips. Every trip hit peak, Mac tricks. He ain't loud, but the moves speak. From Island Heat to city streets. From turbulence to front row seats. Now the whole crowd on their feet. They doubted the vision. He tightened the gloves. They questioned the grind. Heroes above. Now the lights flash bright. Every city prime time. Every vlog prime time. Yeah, prime time. Charlie Chan, Charlie Chan, Charlie Chan. Ain't no event across the land. Yeah. From beachside sand to the stand. Heavyweight with the camera in hand. Charlie Chan, Charlie Chan, Charlie Chan. Bell ring loud. He don't stand. World tour written in the plan. Undisputed travel chant. If you want it even more aggressive.
Y'all